Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, ripped to my voice. Didn't expect that right when I started. Okay, it's been about a minute. So we're probably good to start switching into actual vision stuff here. I'm gonna adjust the audio just a bit, gonna turn the music down just a hair. And there we are. Alright, so hi everyone. My name is Quimby, the Quimby Alert channel, and let's get on back into Minecraft. Okay. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hi! Hi everyone! Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, as I said just like 20 seconds ago, my name's Quimby, and welcome back to A Mayor's Paradise. Which, can I say, it is really starting to look like an actual like city location, which is good. Like obviously there's still some renovations, but just every time I look at it, I'm very proud. Okay, but enough gushing about the city and the stuff I've been up to. So today's plan, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go find Jimmy MilkBoiii in the prison. He's been there for a long time. The continual bed waiting screen. Aw, thank you, Mr. Milk. Yeah, I like it too. It's just bed. But yeah, so gonna visit Jimmy MilkBoiii today. We're gonna see what that man's been up to and hopefully have him be not mad at me for leaving him there. Wait, today isn't No Lore Thursday. Today isn't No Lore Thursday, it's Wednesday. Yeah, no, it's Wednesday. It can't be No Lore Thursday, it's Wednesday. Mr. Milk, don't try and trick me like that. I will cry. Let's just check on there we go. There we are. So I just meant it's a Lore Day, not Thursday at the same time. Okay. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't mean to be tricky. I was like, wait, hold on. Well, it's just, if today was Thursday, that means I would have missed some pretty important stuff yesterday for reasons, but, so I'm glad it's not indeed No Lore Thursday. It's just, yep, just good times. Alright, yeah, I'm bringing some wheat with me because I imagine that Jimmy's not going to be too happy with being left. Gonna have a lead because, you know, gotta be, I know. Hashtag not No Lore Thursday because for one thing, it's not even Thursday and we are doing lore. Okay. Honestly, that kind of makes sense. I'll take that. I'll accept it. Oh boy. This guy's probably not going to be too happy with me. Fix it. Yeah, you did good, Mr. Milk. You did good. You got it. Okay. Well, let's head over to Paper Plains. So Jimmy MilkBoiii, again, the guy's been pretty useful, you know, with the whole holding Mr. MilkBoii's place for me for a while. But I'm a little concerned that if I, like, just release him upon the world, that, you know, that he'll sell me out or something. Sorry, I was just hearing noises. Nope, that's just outside. Oh, chat. I was petting my dog like right before stream started, you know, just because she was asleep and being absolutely precious. And dogs, am I right? We don't deserve them. They're just so sweet, so fluffy, such good puppies. Whee! All right. I'm gonna be real, chat. I still don't exactly love the idea of the prison. Like, I don't know, it's been around for a while. I guess I'm kind of getting used to it, but I don't know. It's so ominous. You know, you just come around the corner over here, and it's ugh. And again, I know that I don't have room to talk about, you know, doing unethical things, but like, come on, chat. That's so suspicious. Just quick before we go actually into the prison, I do want to go catch another tropical fish for my fish tank, so we're gonna do that real quick. Alright, let's look for a good one. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's a clownfish, I think. I'll take a clownfish. Come here. Come on. Come here. No, come here. Yeah, clownfish. Okay. All right. Now that we've acquired fish, it's probably time to do. Yeah, it is a clownfish. Time to do serious going in prison moments. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, gold barrel. Oh, ad. Oh my gosh. Oh, chat. I keep forgetting to run ads so that people don't get them when they come in. I'm so sorry. Ad gone. Oh gosh. Sorry, gold barrel owl. If I'd been thinking, I would have run an ad like when I started so that you wouldn't have had to deal with that. I'm very sorry. Very sorry about that. Oh. That's how I feel too. So, yep. Welcome to the prison that the Woolsworths have. It's really very sketch. I've got the materials to bribe the guards. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I've got everything I should need for this. Let's go ahead and sorry, that torch wasn't producing fire for a second. I got very concerned about that. Seems it should be fine though. Please tell me it's not getting late. Oh, it's kind of getting late. Okay, so I don't want to try and bring Jimmy MilkBoiii out when it's like late, because you know nighttime is happening. Like not now obviously, but soon enough that I'm not. Let's talk to prison guard today, and then see if we can chat with Jimmy tomorrow. Here, let's get an empty hand. Hey, prison guard. I know it's been a while. It's been a hot second for sure. Yeah, the prison is looking well. You know, it's still the way that it always has been, and that's great. That's really fantastic. Listen, I got the letter that you sent to New Song City about the whole MilkBoiii affair, and I realized that we never checked back in with you about it. About, you know, the prisoner being dead and there being a different person in there. And I was just thinking, now seems like it's probably a great time to deal with that. Yeah, so I understand that you have some arrangements you'll probably need to make for it, you know, to let people out and figure everything, but, just take care of that while I'm gone, alright? You know, you got this, I trust you. Prison guard. That sheep is as corrupt as they come. How's everyone in chat doing? I'm talking to a guy who I may or may not be able to trust. Only works for the highest bidder. Exactly. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad you guys are doing well. Oh, paper planes. The village of librarians. There's so many librarians here, chat. I should really visit them more often. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick sleep. Give prison guard, you know, some time to put everything in order, and then tomorrow we'll be heading in to talk to Mr. MilkBoiii himself. Well, not Mr. MilkBoiii, you know, Jimmy MilkBoiii, the cousins. Technically still a Mr. MilkBoiii, if you know what I mean. Can I sleep? Okay, chat, you know what it's time for? Despise the sun. Hate it with a burning, fiery passion hotter than it could ever be. I hate the sun. That's probably enough time. Like, I might be able to sleep now. I always find that hating the sun tends to make time pass a little bit quicker. Alright, so hopefully Prison Guard has figured out all the paperwork stuff now and we'll be able to actually get in to talk to Jimmy. Alright, chat. The MilkBoiii of the hour. We're gonna hit him. I believe I've left him in the prison unnecessarily for like so long now. Like, probably three weeks? Forget the sun. All my homies hate the sun. Sacred Pilot Flame is our source of heat and light. Hey! Sacred Pilot Flame! Alright. Prison guard. I trust everything's gone well in the time I've left you? Yeah? Alright. I'm gonna go in and talk to Jimmy. Am I good to just take him out whenever we're done? I mean, that seems like a yes to me. I'm terrible with iron doors. Hey! Jimmy! Jimmy MilkBoiii! Jimmy MilkBoiii, my man! Okay, honestly, I deserve that. Yeah. Listen, Jimmy, it wasn't the plan to leave you here for that long. I just, you know, Mark figured you out and then had to go deal with the trial and everything, and then with the rush of all that happening, you just kind of weren't top priority for a second. Listen, Jimmy, I know it's been rough. I know this wasn't the arrangement that we came up with, but I promise I can make it up to you. Like, just give me a chance, all right? Let's start by getting you out of this place. So, look what I got here. I know I've been slacking on my payments, but I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if we just move along. Okay, chat. Give me just a second. I have to replace all the doors and stuff. Alright. There we go. There's a free man. There's a man that's no longer imprisoned. Am I right? Ah. Okay, thanks muchly, prison guard. I'm sure things will be great here in the prison. Might come see you again sometime. Thank you very much for your service. Thank you. I'm gonna have to break the door. This is fine. Alright, come on. Come on, Jimmy boy. Jimmy boy, my mans. I mean, look at that. Look at that sun over there. I bet you haven't seen that for a while. Probably not the best route of conversation to take with a guy that I left in prison. Yeah, Jimmy, here, how about I just, like, put you on leave real quick? Like, not that I don't trust you, I just want to make sure you follow along with. So, listen, Jimmy, while we walk and talk, and, you know, I'm gonna take you to a new place for you to live, I need some advice with something. You know what, your, what would he be, like, second cousin? Anyways, Mark MilkBoiii, you know, your cousin's son. I've kind of started, say, taking him under my wing a little bit in the absence of his father. And I know that you and your cousin were exactly on the best of terms, but I was wondering if you might happen to have anything that I could, you know, use to gain his trust. Something that I could, I don't know, like, some information about him, oh gosh, I don't want to blackmail the kid. Just anything that you know about him, oh gosh, sorry, and could be used to, like, I don't know, make him more amenable to following my directions. That would be greatly appreciated. You know, he's a good kid. Been working with him, and he seems like he'll be a great candidate for, you know, becoming one of the city council members of New Stonk City and stuff. But just want to make sure that he's not too, uncontrollable before that happens. You know, just, like, listen, the kid is great, but he needs some guidance. You left me in prison and now you're asking for my help? How much you paying? Honestly, that is kind of the vibes I'm getting from this guy. Like, look at him. Look at that face. Look at that suspicious face. Jimmy MilkBoiii does not trust me one bit. Alright, listen, I'm just gonna take you here. It's a nice place for cows over in this location. I'm sure you'll have a great time of it. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. And I'll be sure to come talk with you. Okay, let me just snatch that real quick. I need to be in to talk to him. Here, let's not get everyone too interested in what's going on. Alright, Jimmy. Listen, man. I do regret leaving you here. That was not my finest moment, and I'm sorry. But I just want to make one thing clear before I leave you to settle in. This place is nice, you know, you've got some roommates, you've got a good area around here. But this all isn't guaranteed. You're gonna need to continue to pull your weight around this location if you want to stay here. So just think on that. Just remember, the Woolsworths and I are pretty close. You wouldn't want to get on their bad side, as it were. Alright, I'll be back to talk with you eventually. Enjoy settling in, enjoy chatting with your roommates. I'm sure you'll be happy here. The guy needs a bit of intimidation, though. It's just, you know, I know guys like Jimmy MilkBoiii. Give him an inch, they'll take a mile. Just because he's out of prison doesn't mean he's out from under my thumb. I just want to make sure that he knows that. Alright, let's talk to the Woolsworths real quick before we head back out. Just want to make sure they're on board. Alright, hello, Mrs. Woolsworth, Mrs. Woolsworth. Listen, I want to let you know I've taken Jimmy out of the prison. I saw no reason to keep him in there after, you know, the whole MilkBoiii thing got discovered. Listen, I trust the guy, but I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys would keep an eye on him. You know, he's just slimy enough that I think he'd try to make a run for it. I'm not asking for anything too, you know, too rambunctious. Like, I don't know if he. I'm not asking for, like, I don't know, you to kill him or anything, but just please keep me informed for the sake of our partnership. Thank you. You guys have a lovely village as always. It's always a pleasure to come here. Alright, well, hopefully that'll take care of that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Jimmy here to stew for a little bit. Let him accept the reality of his situation. We'll come back in a bit and see if he's got anything for us. I mean, listen, what can I say, chat? Guys like Jimmy MilkBoiii, they don't just disappear. I know if I just let him off into the wild, he'd snitch on me or something. He'd go find, like, I don't know, one of the younger MilkBoiii kids and tell him what's going on. And I can't afford that. Like, I'm just barely getting Mark to start, like, believing in what I'm selling. It's just a tricky situation, you know? It's just a bit of a rough call on all sides. I'm sure I'll do the right thing, though. Jimmy may be a slimeball, but he's sure smart. He'll know what's best for him. Ah. Okay, chat, I might be honest. I'm on my way to go put this fish in the fish tank. And that music was entirely too dramatic for putting a fish in a fish tank. Like, can you imagine just... Alright, fish, you're going in the fish tank. You're going in there and you're gonna stay in there until I say it's time to come out. we're just gonna not do that. The fish are entirely too precious for anything like that. Let's just pop. And alright. Silky boy. Is this music also too intense for putting a fish in a fish tank? Alright, chat. Look. We got this fish, and if we miss this shot, if we put this fish in the tank, and we don't do it correctly, our whole operation could go down. Alright. I'm pretty sure we need to cross the red wire over the green and then cut. Alright. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it won't let me put the... I had to crouch for that. Oh, but there the fish goes. What a lovely fish. Oh, I forgot that this area is messed up. I'll pull water from somewhere else. There we are. Let's put this glass back. Chat, we did it! Oh my gosh. All of our training, everything we've been building is all worked up to this, and by gosh darn golly, we got it. The fish is in the tank. I repeat, the fish is in the tank! Alright, let's sleep. and then grab some water. both in real life or actually we can grab water here, but we'll grab water in real life once we're It was all for nothing, chat. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Hold on. Liquid. Wait, not yet. Hold on. Liquid. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and give Jimmy just a bit of time to stew. I'm thinking we do a bit more housework then while we're waiting. So actually, let's change the music again. If we're working on the house, let's get Animal Crossing vibes on. Let's just give it a bit of the Animal Crossing. Yeah, how you guys doing, chat? We've just kind of been doing a bit more roleplay stuff today. 2 stacks is probably chill there. I hope you guys are all doing well with that. What are your thoughts on the Jimmy MilkBoiii situation? Do you think he's gonna go along with what I've been telling him, or do you think he's gonna try and run? Let's just clear this out. Cause I'm gonna be real, I'm not sure how much I trust that guy. I'm not sure how much I trust anyone, but that guy's got, I don't know, he's very shifty. And not shift as in like the, oh haha, I'm gonna not fall off of this ledge kind of way. Shifty as in like, might try and, you know, try and twist this whole situation to his own advantage. Which, to be honest, I would as well, but, you know, it'd be kind of rude of him to try it when I'm doing it. I think he's pretty easily controlled. He seems to just be chasing his next payment. Honestly, kinda. I could see it. He's never really seemed like the mastermind type to me. So I just had to take a second and just... entryway. It's a good entryway. Alright, but let's get up to this here next level. Oh, there's a thing. I was having thoughts yesterday. There were so many thunks were happening. Okay. There's a thing about stuff. I don't know, chat, you want to talk about dogs? Me. Let's leave this guy to just like stew until he decides to give me information. Then just like immediately me. Let's talk about dogs. I bet dogs would give me information. Dogs would be right on top of that. I'd be like, hey dog, do you have information? And the dog would be like, bark. And I'd be like, exactly, that's my exact thoughts on that. Yeah, no, I was petting my dog before stream started. And she did the thing where she like closed her eyes and was just like laying there and being all tired, and I was like, we don't deserve dogs. They're just so soft and snuggly. I could talk about dogs a lot. Oh gosh, I was having thoughts, chat. This always happens to me. I have like thoughts in the morning that I'm like, wow, I want to discuss this with chat. And then I don't discuss it with chat because I forget it. Thanks, music, for providing dramatic irony for me. I really appreciate it. I think it's doing quite well for itself. Thanks, music. Honestly, chat, we could talk more about Cats by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Do you guys want to talk about cats? Y'all wanna have some discussion about them felines? Okay, let me talk a bit about cats, because there's some really interesting stuff in it that I feel like gets missed in all of the like craziness about like, oh my gosh, it's a hecking musical about cats. Because admittedly, it is a hecking musical about cats. But but there's a bit more to it. Something I think is really interesting about like just the like end message of Cats is that in the end it's all about the community. Like, and that's a really rare theme to encounter in musicals, because, you know, usually it's like stories about you know, individuals and grand, like, romances or tragedies or stuff. But Cats is about community. And I think that that's something, honestly, quite special. Like, in the end, even just, it doesn't matter what kind of cat they are. Like, they do all their little songs about, like, the individual quirks and everything of each cat. But in the end, they're all jellicles. And it's like, all cats are jellicles, you know. And I think that that's a really cool, I don't know, aspect of the plays that, you know, it's like, the implication that's, like, everyone has an identity that can be, like, shared and expound upon with other people. I think that's something that's beautiful. And, just the literary device of it all. Again, I do think it's quite ironic that I'm like, oh yes, Cats the musical, and then the music is just kind of vaguely snarky. I feel like Animal Crossing is making fun of me right now. Animal Crossing is like, this nerd talks about Cats the musical and discusses it as if it's like a real, like, piece of literature and artwork, not just a musical where people dance. What a hecking nerd. And admittedly, it is a musical where people just wear cat costumes and dance. That is like the main draw of it, I guess, the main point of it all. But, like, listen, cats can have meaning if you inspect it too. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, there we go. Chat, I can count. Wait. Oh, chat, that's why I was getting on track of Cats the Musical. Counting. Okay, so this is gonna get a bit into some music theory stuff. So this morning I was thinking about Cats the Musical, which I do surprisingly often, but I was specifically thinking about the recent movie adaptation of Cats, which is an utter abomination and should not grace this earth at all. But anyways, so one of the big problems with Cats the movie is that the music doesn't really sound good. And, like, this isn't me saying that, like, I don't know, that the actors who played it were necessarily bad. No, the issue is that the director just kind of fundamentally doesn't understand music in a lot of ways. Which is very unfortunate considering that he's directed 2 very music-heavy movies. Specifically, the thing that gets my goat about the way that Cats was run is that they recorded the vocals before recording the instrumentation. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know, like, it's possible that, like, they didn't have access to the orchestra yet, or that, you know, the orchestra had to be scheduled for later. But no, it's not that. That's not the issue here. They recorded the orchestration after the vocals because they straight up just kind of decided, oh yes, the orchestra follows the singers. And chat, listen, I've mentioned before, I spent 6 years in choir, and as part of those 6 years in choir, I sometimes would occasionally, you know, we would do collaborations with, like, the orchestra and stuff, or the band. And let me tell you, the fights between, like, orchestra, band, symphony, etc. people can get kind of silly. You know, where you know, like, I've had my fair share of orchestra kids being like, oh my gosh, the choir kids are so full of themselves. Like, they think that they're, like, the most important part of the song, but, like, listen, we do all the work, etc., etc. The choir kids being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that the band kids think that they're more important than us. You know, I've seen all the little petty fights between the musical disciplines. But let me tell you, chat, we as the choir, we always knew our place when the music started. You know, whenever the music starts, whenever you, like, start singing with choir orchestra, you know, like, instrumentation that's not just, you know, a piano player that's purposefully there to just follow you. The singers always follow the orchestra, no matter what. Like, listen, again, we'd have our disputes, like, but oh my gosh, you guys can't do words in that adds so much like meaning to everything, and you can't understand why, like how much depth our contributions actually add. Me, etc, etc. Again, like, chat, you always follow the orchestra, because if you don't, you'll be the ones that sound bad. The audience automatically hears the instrumentation, hears like the accompaniment, and hears that as the correct notes and like the correct timing and stuff, because it is. A lot of people, like anyone who plays an instrument like that, you know, like the band people, the orchestra people, etc, etc. That was slabs, so I couldn't MLG there, but then the second one was bad. Those people are like basically professional counters. They can count much better than like me, you, anyone. They just count, and they count really, really well. Singers don't necessarily count as well oftentimes. Like, listen, I get it. We just kind of like get lost in the music sometimes, or want to hold notes to give them more emphasis. But like the orchestra can't do that. You can't just make a decision like, yes, we all of us, all 50 of us, are going to hold this note out of the blue randomly. Like, no, you can't do that. And that's, so, you know, they just count really, really well. I didn't drink water. That's probably why my throat is dying. Hold on, let me drink some liquid. So they just count extremely, extremely, extremely well. They're professional counters. These people can just they can keep count in their head, like keeping on the beat while playing in the craziest time signatures, like 13/4 or something. They could keep track of that because they just can. They're just insane people. And so, you know, when you're a vocalist, when you're a choir, when you're someone like singing along to that, you don't mess with it. You don't mess with the timing, because again, this is like 50 people playing the background music and you're just like one person doing it. And in Cats, they were like, yes, let's let the singers do whatever the heck they want with the timing. They can slow it down, they can speed it up, they can throw it all over the place, and I'm like, no! No, stop, please. Because, hold on, sorry, I'm gonna cough. Because listen, the orchestra cannot change the notes as easily as you can. If you're like, yes, I'm going to just like speed up here and slow down here and not do anything, and you don't communicate with them beforehand, they're going to go crazy trying to follow you, and it's not going to sound good. And let me tell you, chat, it didn't. Like, surprisingly enough, when you don't do the things that help stuff sound good, it doesn't sound good in the end. Like, oh my gosh, who could have foreseen that? I think one of the clearest examples that people have pointed out, like in Cats, the movie, is in the song Memory. You know, oh gosh, I'm forgetting actress's names now. I think it's Jennifer Hudson. I know she's an absolute legend, and I'm terribly sorry for forgetting the name. But she holds some of the notes in memory like just a little bit longer than they necessarily should be. And that wouldn't really be a problem in a lot of cases. Like if you communicate with the conductor and are like, hey, can we get like a fermata on this note so that I can like hold it out? And then they're like, sure, we'll like pick up regular counting after that. But like, there's no way to communicate that. She just kind of sang it, but then didn't return to a normal time signature. Like it was just all over the place, wonky, like never staying consistent. So when the orchestra came in to play it, they had to try to be like, all right, so we like speed up for 2 measures here. We slow down, hold this note a little bit longer, but it not like borrowed time, hold it longer. We just kind of like hold it and then go back to playing a bit slower for some reason. Do I have more glowstone? I hope I have more glowstone. And yeah, chat, just like, it doesn't necessarily sound terrible. Like I'd argue that Memory is actually one of like better pieces from Cats the musical. Not the musical, Cats the movie. All right. Okay, yeah. See you soon, Cold Barrel Owl. But I'm just so angry about it, chat, because, you know, I like listen again, like I told you, chat, we vocal people we may have our disputes with the instruments, but we always know our place. We always know that we follow them and not the other way around, because it's so important that they have, by the way, a Minecraft server? Oh, nice. That sounds very fun, Gold Barrel Owl. But yeah, it's just, when there's so many more people than you playing instruments and you're just like one person singing, it's so much more important that you follow them rather than them. Back? Nice. Welcome back. So chat, that's literally everything that was running through my head this morning. I was like, oh my, I was just having like a fit of rage, just like, I cannot believe that this director just did that, just like completely messed up the orchestra like that. Because it's just, you hear the orchestration and it's clear that they're struggling so hard. Like, this is a professional orchestra, and sure, a lot of these pieces are difficult, but they should be possible. It shouldn't sound like you're, you know, like 7th grade band group's first concert or something. It's just, I should have seen that coming probably, huh? It's just disappointing to see people that are like clearly professionals and good at their job struggling so heavily because of a director's poor decisions. I just hate it. Again, it's honestly just disappointing in the end. And it's not like a I'm not mad and just disappointed situation. I am mad, but I'm mostly disappointed. Like, the one, like, very good song in the entire soundtrack is Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat. And that's because it's in a crazy time signature. Can we talk about Lunchables now? Okay, can give me like 30 seconds and then we can definitely talk about Lunchables. I'm so willing to talk about Lunchables. But just quick, like, Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat, they used the correct timing on that. You know, the dance routine was hard enough and the song was crazy enough with the time signature that they were just like, just use the click track. And it sounded good. That's all I'm saying. We can talk about Lunchables now. Yeah, Lunchables are... Okay, so chat, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit enamored with Lunchables. I didn't have too many opportunities to eat them when, like, I was a kid. But I'd see people, like, coming to school with them every day, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, the Lunchables. So honestly, I think they're kind of really cool. to me, at least. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to do this on this side, too. Yeah, did you have any, like, specific thoughts about Lunchables, Gold Barrel Owl? I'd love to hear them if you do. Just cause, I don't know, Lunchables are... They're really of interest to me. I remember, the ones with, like, airheads in them would always, like, catch my interest and I'd be like, oh my gosh, those kids are getting, like, airheads in their lunch with their Lunchables. I think my favorite was always, like, the little pizza ones. But I kind of hated the sauce. Just because I'm not a huge fan of, like, very saucy pizza in general. And then, you know, considering that there was no way to actually, like, cook the Lunchables, it was always just a little rough on me. So I'd just put, like, as little sauce as possible on it. Airheads are the best. Oh, chat. Airheads are kind of underrated as a candy. Like, I know that they're one of the big brands and technically probably not underrated. But just, like, listen, they... Oh, I've messed up. Not too badly, though. Yeah, no, Airheads, they're just very tasty. They're very good. But if you get the red ones, then you can pretend that you're, like, sticking your tongue out at people when you eat them. Like, I see no problems with Airheads. They're, like, honestly kind of one of the ideal candies. Did you guys ever do that? Did you ever, like, grab a red Airhead and be like, oh no, I'm sticking my tongue out at you, ha ha ha, so silly, so humorously funny. Because let me tell you, chat, I did that quite a bit. I'd always get, like, the ideal bodies, ideal candy, exactly. Oh, Gold Barrel Owl, that's exactly how I feel about that. Like, oh gosh, I could talk about the candy for quite some time. Hold on. Okay, right here. I think it's 2. we got to match here. But yeah, no, so I'd always like go to a grocery store and I'd pick like no, not really. Oh, it was so fun. I'd pick like three airhead flavors to get because, you know, you can't get too many. That's a little bit crazy. Okay, then it's right here. Right here. This is the spot. I'd always pick like 3, and I'd always make sure to get one of the red ones because it was like my favorite, just like my favorite little like, I don't know, kid prank thing to do. Be like, oh my gosh, I'm sticking my tongue out. Look at that. I've got this airhead. Haha, it's so silly. Red airhead. Here, I'm gonna drink some water because throat is not wanting to work. Liquid. Oh, I'm gonna need to drink more water in a second. It's almost nighttime. But oh, chat, let me tell you. So the red ones were fun to play with, but the white ones are where it's at when it comes to flavor. Like, it always be like mystery flavor, and for the longest time I was like, what does that mean, mystery flavor? Is it like one of the other flavors that like just a random airhead in here without the same color? And it was so confusing, and I'm gonna be honest, I still don't entirely get it, because it's like, what flavor is this? The white ones are so good. Yeah, they are. They're so tasty. But I do not understand them. Because what are they? What does mystery mean? Is it all the flavors like poured into one? It's the same flavor every time, so it's not like, here's that, just gonna scooch closer. It's not like the mystery dum-dums or something, you know, where it's just secretly one of the other flavors and you have to try to figure out which one it is. So just like, chat, what even are the white airheads? Like, there's some flavor. They're a flavor for sure. Wait, I actually needed that because I think we're gonna head back over to Jimmy MilkBoiii. Jimmy MilkBoiii. I know, white. Maybe that's the mystery of white airheads. Not like yeah, what flavor are they? But like, what does that even mean? What does it even mean that they are mystery flavor? And that's the mystery. Sorry, that's the mystery. We'll just never know. We'll just never be aware of any of it. But yeah, no, the white ones are really kind of the best. I'm a little sad that you know the packets of like little airheads, the ones that are those ones only come in like 3 flavors though. That's what disappoints me. It's like, yes, I have this bag of like perfectly bite-sized, or not bite-sized necessarily, just little airheads, but you've only got you know, like cherry watermelon and blue raspberry. Have you considered that maybe I'd want some mystery in there? And by mystery, oh gosh, talking with the word mystery is so fun because it's like some mystery, some variety, but also like literally mystery flavor. Like, man, I would love some mystery flavor here, and it's just like, no. And that's it. We don't get mystery flavor in the bags. Let's give it a name. Ooh, yeah. Well, what would be a good name for the flavor of white airheads? Oh gosh, I'm now desperately trying to remember like the exact flavor of it. I feel like flavors can be so difficult to remember. Like, you know, images are fairly easy to remember. I feel like sounds are, you know, like all right to remember. Textures, I think, are also easy to remember, but tastes, like the only taste that I can consistently remember very accurately is lemon. You know, I can taste lemon and sour at, like, I don't know, literally any moment. But white airhead, I'm trying to remember. Here, I want to give some time to like talk about airheads before talking to Jimmy. So I'm gonna go kill some squids. Gonna go commit some atrocities. But let's see, white airheads, they're, I don't know, I feel like the flavor's gotta be synthetic somehow. Like, there's, like, again, most of the flavors are synthetic, but there's no way that the mystery flavor is based off of something in real life. Just like, there's no way. It's just flavor. Oh, we could call it like scrambleberry or something if we wanted to. Why are there no squids here? There's clay here. I may have to come back for that. Gotcha. I'm gonna be building a second factory, so I'm gonna need to go on more clay hunts soon. Okay, well there are no squids there, but they may have spawned by the time we head back. But yeah, how about Bip flavor, boys? Honestly, I kind of like it. Bip flavor. Attention chat. White airheads will no longer be referred to as such. That is an incorrect name for them. They are now Bip flavor. If I ever hear anyone talking about Bip flavor and not calling it by the proper name, they will be promptly scolded semi-harshly. It is Bip flavor. Bip flavor airheads. Guitar riff plays. Wow, there's only one squid there. Man, the squid spawning is not feeling great today. Are there any in here? There's generally not any in here, but what about the big sugarcane pool? Bip flavor. It's just a fun word to say. I just bip flavor, you know? I like saying it. I like saying the word. Ooh, this squid has chosen death. This squid has chosen perish. Perish. Alright, we got him. We got him! Okay, there's probably no more there. Chat, do we feel like we've spent enough time adequately selling that Jimmy MilkBoiii probably has some info for us? I hope so. I'm chat, sorry, give me just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, had to do something. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. My throat has been saying, "Ah, I exist," and I say, "Oh." All right. Let's go ahead and let's change the vibes back to the more dramatic vibes. All right. How's this? I Google it. As you know, the airheads come in numerous flavors such as grape, orange, strawberry, green apple, and blue raspberry. Therefore, this white mystery airhead is a combination of all the leftovers from the airhead factory. Does it taste the same every time? I think it does. I always taste it the same every time. Okay, but chat. We're gonna go talk with Jimmy MilkBoiii. Jimmy. Hey buddy. Hope you've been settling in well. Hope you've been enjoying spending time with your roommates. If you guys could just give us a second. Excuse me. Oh, Cyborg. I'll say hi in a second. But listen, Jimmy. Listen, buddy. I've got what you want right here. I know. Yeah, I know your roommates are interested. But listen. Did you happen to think of anything while I was gone? Any snippets? Anything I can talk with Mark about? Huh. Interesting. So it seems that the kid did have quite an interesting relationship with his father. I wonder if I can exploit that. Alright, listen. You've done well. You've done well, man. Listen, I may be back a few more times to chat with you and your roommates, but, oh, they can get out of there. I thought they needed 2 squares. That's unfortunate. But, listen. You got this, man. I'll go ahead and leave you be. So, enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. The intense music. Let's leave the intense music on while we talk to Cyborg. I almost misspelled his name. Hold on. Oh, I can't spell. Oh, hey, Dogtooth. Oh my gosh, hi, how's it going? Hi. It's good to see you. It's been a hot second. I just spent some time extorting a man. $81? Yeah! Yeah, oh gosh, you've been here since it was like 5, huh? Perish. Yeah, how you doing, Dogtooth? Long time no see. Hope you're feeling well. But yes, I extorted a man today. Can you, what did you say about that, chat, huh? What did you do with your day? Was it extortion? Because let me tell you, I did extortion with my day. Yeah. No, but, I'll talk to Sai about character stuff later. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about the science. My Twitch is broken. Ooh, bless. That's rather unfortunate. That's sad times. I'm sorry that your Twitch is broken. Sorry, I'm just committing a little bit of atrocities because I don't know. I feel like if I go too long without committing at least one atrocity, then you know, my reputation as a sketchy mayor will get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, rip broken Twitch. Yeah. My Twitch is not broken, I would hope. Sorry, I'm suddenly like hyperfixating on killing these squids. I'm very sorry that I've like suddenly dropped out of conversation. I just started looking at the squids and then my brain went kill, 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 kill. Oh chat, fun fact about me, I have a bit of a kill instinct. Oh chat, one time I was one time I was playing Among Us with friends, because you know, playing Among Us with friends is very poggers. And there's this one person who kept getting killed first every single time. Rather unfortunately, just the game would start and this guy would get absolutely wrecked. And so a pact was made. Like, all right, we're not gonna kill this guy first next time. Like, whoever's the imposter, if you like, even if you have the opportunity, even if it's gonna work out for you, don't kill this guy. Well, I was imposter the next round, and I'm gonna be real, chat. Whenever I like play as imposter or anything similar, my vision just kind of like narrows in. Like, it's like all that's running through my head at the moment is just like kill, 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 kill. Like, obviously, I'm not just going on a murder rampage because that'd be easy to get caught. But it's just like be sneaky, kill, commit murder. So like. I just like again, chat, I've got a kill instinct. I'm a cold-hearted killer. It happens when I like fight people in real life too. Like okay, so chat, disclaimer, I don't get into fights. Like I'm not like out there boxing people on the streets or anything. But you know, like a good old like foam swords fight or something. It's completely like low stakes. There's no reason to go into like kill instinct mode, but I just kind of do. It's just like see person in fight, commit, kill. And I usually don't like hurt people in real life. That's not my goal. Like it's happened before, but I always feel really bad about it and do my best to not do it. But there was a day a few weeks ago where I was doing some fighting things with people for like work stuff, and I kind of won every single round that I was involved in. It was again I've just got a bit of a kill instinct, you know, just a little bit of killer's eyes. Don't worry about it. I'm perfectly nice. I'm perfectly nice. I won't hurt people. How about you guys, chat? Have you guys ever experienced just like, I don't know, like blind murderous rage ever? Like literal murderous, or wait, not literal murderous rage. Don't tell me if you've killed people actually. But you know, just I don't know, just eyes narrowed in, like gonna kill. I'm okay. I know this is making it sound like I'm gonna be like fantastic at PvP. I'm not. I'm going to, like, when I, oh, that squid went so far. When I would, you know, someday break into the grand world of fighting other players, you know, PvP stuff, I'm gonna absolutely die. It's not gonna be pretty. Oh, Goldberlow, you are really, like, you are racking up them Quimby coins. Nice. But yeah, no chat, it's fighting people, like, in Minecraft is not gonna go well, and I don't think I'd be good at, like, fighting games. But, like, real life, I can beat people up. Let's just leave it there. What can I see? Just see people do fight. See people are fight and win. You know? Okay, just me confessing to, like, kill instinct out here in chat. It's all about the confidence. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Not spending on anything. That's very fair, Gold Barrel Owl. That's very fair. Bap. Bap. Yeah, no, chat, don't tell people that I go into, like, that I have a kill instinct. I kind of get the feeling that they'd be afraid of me if they knew. It's a bit of a, let's call it a bit of an open secret, where it's like, if you know, you know, that, like, I don't know, Quimby could just snap at any time, but if you don't know, then you don't know, because I would never tell you ever. Let's just leave it at that. Back to BIP flavor? Yeah, BIP flavor. Yeah, for anyone unaware, if you ever refer to white airheads as mystery flavor, you're gonna get lightly scolded the heck out of by me. Because listen, chat, it is no longer mystery flavor, it is BIP flavor. This is very important. Very important thing to know, is it is BIP flavor. Essentially, chat, I don't understand why white airheads are called mystery flavor. Cause, like, I don't know, yeah, I can't really identify what the flavor is, but it doesn't, like, change out. I know what the flavor is gonna be every single time. It's gonna be, you know, like that same white airhead flavor. So why do we refer to it as mystery flavor? Why is it not simply BIP flavor? So yes, BIP flavor. I want to animate this, but I know how to download streams. Honestly, me neither. Honestly, me neither, but, listen, chat, I'm gonna be real here, guys. Here, hold on, I'm going to drink water so that I can, like, say this with complete and utter, like, confidence and, tone of voice. Chat, if you ever animate something for me, I will, like, literally self-combust. I will literally self-combust if anyone, like, ever animates anything for me. Like, listen, chat, you've heard me go off about animation. You've heard me, like, sing its praises all the day long. If someone ever animated a thing for me, I would just, like, burst into flames on the spot. That'd be the coolest thing ever. I'm sure you could, yeah, but if you guys want to download streams, I'm sure you could look up on the internet how to do that. And if there's something that I need to do to, like, make that possible for you guys, feel free to tell me. I'm, like, happy to do it. It's you know, it's kind of flattering if people want to save pieces of my work. Okay. Again, chat, just hyperfixating on killing squids. I don't even need to kill squids right now. I don't, like, need squid ink for anything. But just kill squid. Okay, are there any squids in here? There is. Okay, this is gonna be the last one. We're gonna kill this squid, and then we're gonna trade the ink, and then we're gonna head back to New Stonk City. Ah! I didn't mean it! And yeah, probably head back to New Stonk City and maybe work on the lab a bit. Can definitely do it from the VOD. YouTube channel WhatsApp, where you can clip that part, and Google a Twitch clip downloader to just get that part. Oh, Mr. Malouk coming through with the tech knowledge. Chat, Mr. Malouk knowing how to do things. Can we get a quick, like, round of applause in chat for Mr. Malouk knowing how technology works? Because let me tell you, you know, he knows way more than me. Hello, Master Librarian. I would like to purchase your wares. Oh, well, that happened. Oh yeah, there are like Twitch clip downloaders. I think I've like used one singular one of those before. Let's talk to Mending Librarian. I like Mending Librarian. I can sometimes do the technology things. Other times I'm subject to the stonks who really have all knowledge and power. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. The stonks know. The stonks always know. The stonks know everything. The stonks will the stonks will conquer all. Excuse me. Have a nice day, have a nice day. Waiting for the VOD boys. Okay, yeah. VODs are like available on my like Twitch channel like as soon as I finish streaming, and then on YouTube it happens like 2-ish days after I finish streaming, because I want to give it a little buffer before posting it because of legal issues. If you like make content on Twitch, you're like legally required to like have it be unique to Twitch for like end day before you post it elsewhere. So I just go ahead and give it 2 days. I figured 2 days is a good enough buffer. Okay, sorry, I'm killing one more squid just because I need like one more ink to be able to get that one last trade. And I've immediately lost the ink, so that's great. That's lovely. Yeah, we do want to avoid legal issues. Like, listen, I know that there's like at least half of a law degree in my chat, but there it is. But I'm just not sure. Not sure how much trust I'm willing to put in that at this moment. Oh, chat, can you imagine if one day I'm just like, hey guys, I got into a bit of legal trouble. I was hoping you could help me out a bit. Because that sounds kind of sketch, not gonna lie. That sounds a little bit, yeah. Okay, I want to see if I can trade with the Master Librarian one last time. Master Librarian! And then we're gonna head back to New Stonk City. I kind of want to work on the secret lab. The secret lab. Hello. Okay. That's good. That's alright. That's doing fine. Chat, thanks for bearing with me as I just like focus in on squids for like minutes. I greatly appreciate that. Okay, let me sleep. Chat, you know we gotta do it to him. I hate the sun. I hate it so much. I think that the sun should just go set right over there. Yeah, get out of here, sun. Remove yourself from this location. Shoot, get on, go. Maybe I can sleep now. Okay. Hi, chat. Frick you, sun? Yeah! Yeah! Gold Barrel Owl insulting the sun. That's what I like to see. I like to see my chat just turning on the sun for no reason other than I told them to. Get right out of here, sun. Nobody wants you here. Here, I'm gonna drink some liquid. Liquid! Okay, what can I say, chat? You gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrationated. Hydrationized. Yeah, chat, if you want to use me as a hydration counter, please do. Because I try to keep fairly regular with it. And now you can too. Quimby stays regular with the drinking water, and now you can too. For only the low price of $99.99 3 times a month. No. You too can stay hydrated by using Quimby as your timer. Unable to remember to drink water in between work? Just use Quimby. If you're struggling to think about the health benefits of hydration, Quimby will be there to helpfully remind you. Chat, invest in Quimby. Quimby will help you with all your drinking water needs. Bap. And let's pay some taxes on these emeralds. I don't know I said taxes like that, but honestly, maybe I should just start saying taxes like that all the time. Just taxes. I'm just sitting there with an attorney someday and they're just like, all right, well, you see here, you're being arrested because of tax fraud. And I'm like, I would never pay my taxes. And the attorney just like can't take me seriously. All right, Sir Pickington. That'll be 10 emeralds for you. Bap. Invest in Quimby coin and you become rich. Honestly, chat, I really want you guys to I want you guys to become very rich in Quimby coin. I want you to drown in the amount of Quimby coin you have. And then someday I will use it against you. Someday I'll be like, you all have taken the Quimby coin. That means that you're like invested in this all. That means that you're part of the system now. Okay, I do want to spend some time in Secret Lab. Alright, because I want to test drive doing just the entire like ring of sea lanterns, and luckily I've got some sea lanterns right here. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Okay, yeah, let's use Silky Boy for this, just because Fortuna's kind of a lot sometimes. You know, Fortuna's kind of a beast. Come here, block of quartz. 1 Quimby coin equals $200. I'm not going to say that that's accurate because legal reasons, but if you wish to believe that, I'm not gonna stop you. Oh, chat, please don't treat Quimby coin like a real, like, I don't know, cryptocurrency or something. That's not that. Just humor. No cryptocurrency, only humor. Bap. And quartz blocks break so easily. Yeah, no, chat, just I want you all to feel I want you all to, you know, feel rich. I want you to get massive amounts of Quimby coin and just have like so much of it, and then I'll be like, ah, yes. And now you've fallen for the capitalism. Now you're part of the system. Ooh, chat. I'm gonna be real, I kinda like just the full like circle of lanterns here. I feel like it gives it, you know, we're going for the whole like sterile lab kind of feel thing. But I feel like doing just like the whole ring of lanterns gives it kind of an otherworldly kind of feel, and honestly, that's kind of what I really want. I think I'm not gonna do any more of these currently because I want to use the rest of the lanterns downstairs, you know, in the basement. But like, oh, this first ring of lanterns, like, can you imagine just seeing it like get like the rings going all the way down? I like the way that feels like it would kind of start bending time and space around you. Okay, so then these ones are supposed to be lanterns. And honestly, that kind of works well if I'm going to start doing the same pattern here as I'm doing up top. Wait, what pattern am I doing up top? Oh, it's 2 between. 2, 1, 2. Oh, so these are not supposed to be lanterns. Hi, chat. I've made a mistake. Okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to be. Okay, then 1, 2 here. Wait. 1, 2 here. 1, 2. It is here. Oh, chat. Let's just take a second and fix this. Let's take a second and just put everything in the right place here. These ones aren't gonna be because those are obviously soul sand, so let's just put the lanterns here so that we can start getting the idea of it all. Did I like place a block of quartz up here? Okay, no, it's... Sorry, I thought I had placed that one, but apparently I hadn't. 1 and 2, okay, so then it's gonna be right here. Chat, this is the very clearly patented Quimby building pattern. Take 2 steps forward and 1 step backwards. Hello, yellow? Wait, Cyborg, what does this mean? What does this mean, hello, yellow? 1, 2, 3. Hello, yellow? Wait, is this you being here without like with audio and stuff? Does this mean that you've come back to us? Cyborg, are you friendship now? Are you one of us? Okay, yeah, so then this whole thing is going to be lantern, so then it's kind of giving you, like, I don't know, the experience of going through, like, a gateway thing of some sort into the bottom lab section. Yep, hey! Cyborg! Hello! Hello, welcome being here in person. Okay, so then if we turn this whole ring into it and then 1 and 2, then this one's gonna be the next one. So let's go ahead and start placing some lanterns to give us an idea of how we want it to go. Quartz breaks so easily, chat. So 1 and 2. Okay, this is gonna be the next one. Just kind of placing some right now. They're just acting as placeholders so that I can know where the quartz is gonna go later without problems. Oh, Cyborg! Many thanks for sub. I greatly appreciate it, buddy. Yay! 2 months sub time. Love you, Quimby. Aww, buddy, that's so sweet. Oh, Cyborg, you can't be this wholesome. I won't allow it. I will not permit such wholesomeness in my own personal chat. Yeah, okay, so that's gonna be a ring here, and this one's going to be a ring. 1 and 2. I'm going to focus mostly on ceiling ones right now, just cause you know, lights and stuff. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. Ah. So what did you do with my character? I gave you daddy issues. So basically I was pressing Jimmy MilkBoiii for information that I could use, like, quote unquote against you to try and like sway you more to my side, and then it turns out MilkBoiii has had like some issues with his father. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Well, we'll talk more about like the effects that's gonna happen and stuff later. I just, you know, gotta find ways to manipulate the boy. To manipulate the mans. Yeah, don't worry about it, side. You'll be just fine. 2 and bap. 1 and 2 and bap. Nope, not there. And right there. Alright. Yeah, so focusing on the ceiling at the moment. Just because I want to get all lit up. Oh, chat, this is going to be so cool. Do I want to space out the lanterns a bit more in this bottom section? No, honestly, that seems to be the better lighting, you know, kind of lighting scheme. I think I am probably going to want to do the entire ring around just to, like, give lots of light for things. Especially considering, you know, like this middle section area. Can I get rid of this now? Oh no, it's still a little dark for that. Maybe once I get more lanterns in here. But chat, look at that. Oh, the lab is starting to take place. Fish my house? Nice. Is it like, do you have any like, I don't know, specific things with that, or is it just like general house stuff? I'm gonna start keeping quartz in here. Just realized it would probably, yeah, it'd probably be more convenient to have quartz here for when I want to expand. House. Nice. It is house. Yeah, chat, you ever just house? Just house. Oh, chat, I house sometimes. Oh, chat, let's look at my house a little bit in the morning. It is yeah, I've housed before. Nice. Yeah, chat, this is my house. It is very incomplete at the moment. Oh, but we are getting there. Look at that. Oh, the spiral staircase. Nice house. Yeah. I'm very, very happy with this house. Like, obviously, I need to, you know, do more with it. Add in. Okay, so chat. Let's do a little house chat, just because, you know, we're here and I want to tell you guys about it. So the plan is to eventually kind of separate the levels into like 3 separate wings. So, you know, we've got like this. We've got the left wing. We've got like the right wing, and then like the central wing area. And, you know, I'm planning on doing various things with them, like, on the second floor specifically, which is going to be the, you know, like, utilities floor. I'm going to have a section that's going to be where I, like, do enchanting, a section where I keep my storage, etc., etc. Fancy house? Exactly, Cyborg. Fancy house. Very, very fancy house. Yeah, so that's going to be a thing. 2, 3, 4. Sorry. I don't have any coal on me. Why do I have no coal on me? But then chat. So the like piece de resistance. So these sections are gonna turn into like open balcony areas for the like the open front of the house. There's gonna be like walls going across so that, you know, you're not gonna fall down and stuff. But I'm gonna put a chandelier up in here. You know, it's gonna be at the top of the 3rd floor, so obviously it's gonna be, you know, like pretty tall. But it's gonna be chandelier. Because, let me tell you, chat, there is nothing that gives me more, like, industrialism vibes. Did I leave it in my personal chest? Did you see the video Minecraft posted on YouTube? I'm, like, sorry, I hear the word Minecraft and my brain goes, like, the game? Oh gosh, the one about the, what is it, like, the Minecraft Live stuff? Because I think I did see that one. Where it's, you know, you get to, like, vote on the, like, next mob and stuff. That does sound exciting. So I just gotta place all the torches. Yeah, I did see that. It looks so cool. And I know the chicken. The chimkin. Yeah, no, chat. Minecraft Live looks like it's gonna be a good time. I think they've really, like, I know, embraced the whole everything of it. Yeah, no, it just looks like it's gonna be really exciting, and I'm excited to see like what new mob stuff they've got. And that's what mobs we get to vote on. Not that I know of, but other people have probably heard more than me, because I'm probably out of the loop. I've heard someone saying it'd be cool if they did like the 2nd place runner-ups from years before, but I don't know if I don't think they're actually gonna do that. Okay. I'm getting very distracted by my house. Chat, would you mind if I did a bit more housework before moving on to like other things? Just now that the house is close to completion, I'm feeling the itch. I'm feeling the itch to get it done. Also, chat, that was a clean MLG. I just like to point that. I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you guys saw. That was clean MLG. House time. Yeah. Nice MLG. Oh, thanks, Sai. Can always count on you to give me compliments. I'm not sure if you are fully intending or if I'm just begging for them. House. Oh, chat. Maybe we should have a house moment. Like, I kind of want to head back to Paper Plains at some point and, you know, chat with the Woolsworths a bit, see what's been up with Jimmy MilkBoiii since he's been out of prison. But what if we house? Listen, chat, I want this house done. I want this house completed. I wasn't lying yesterday when I said I just really want a house so bad. All the strike signs are still up. Yeah, of course they are. Why did I take down? Oh, hold on. If we're doing house times, hold on. If we're doing house times, we're switching back to Animal Crossing music. Yeah, no, of course the strike signs are still up. You know, it's there as a reminder for the people that if they go on strike again, I'll probably take drastic action. Clearly, that's what that means to the people. If the strike is over, then shouldn't they come down? No, why? No, why? Why would they come down? Here, I'm gonna go. So my plan for house right now is I'm gonna put the next layer of the like actual wall system up, and then we can go through and put slabs across the entire floor. Yeah, no, Cyborg. Why would? What detrimental effect could leaving the strike signs up possibly have? I'm not sure if you quite understand the situation. Oh, I've got more bricks in my inventory, like in my hotbar actually. Aw, chat, house. I'm just very desperate for house to be completed. It's just like, look at how much house this house can fit. Slaps roof of house. This house can fit so much house in it. Yeah, aw, chat. When little Quimby was like, I'm gonna build a house, but I want to build it based off of one of the actual mansions of you know, the robber barons of the time. It's gonna be really cool. Oh, little Quimby. So naive to the world, so unaware of how massive of a project this would turn out to be. Little Quimby was really not aware of what was happening. Little Quimby was something else for sure. You know, just little Quimby being like, yeah, I'm sure it won't be too difficult. Like, yeah, it looks like it might be large, but it'll probably just take me a few days to grind out. I'm sure if I can just like get the materials, then it'll be fine. And then like 3 months later, we're like, oh, we've reached the 3rd floor of the house. Lovely. Chat, you know what? So I'm planning on the roof being made out of like the lighter red nether bricks, which I know is going to be an absolute beast to get the materials for. But if you look at the actual house that I'm basing this off of, you know, the breakers in Newport. To reminder, chat, this house is based off of the breakers in Newport. Like, I don't know if you knew that. But yeah, I've just come to a realization that I have messed up. Because over here, I have to go like that. And I've got a water bucket. I can just elevate her up. Oh, my dog is barking. Because over here, I do need the outside layer of here to be filled in. Even though the rest of this is gonna be slabs, this is gonna be filled in so that it looks good from the outside. But yeah, if you look at the actual like house, the breakers, it's got a very red roof. And I think that looks very pretty. So I'm gonna make my own very red roof, and it's gonna be made out of red nether brick. I've already got like a fair amount of nether bricks. I'm sure I can turn those into nether bricks and then, you know, like smelt a whole bunch of netherrack and get more. It's gonna be a project. It's gonna be... I'm gonna have to spend even more time in the nether. So, you know, that'll be lovely. Wait, chat! Oh my gosh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do to get a whole bunch of netherrack? I can go netherite mining. Wait, chat, this is actually like a, this is a really smart idea. I go netherite mining, I pick up a whole bunch of netherrack on the way, and then I smelt the netherrack down. Do it? Yeah! Oh, chat, I don't know if we're gonna do it today. Okay, chat, if we want to do that today, we can do that today, but I might leave it for after I finish like the actual walls of the house, because inventory space, chest space today. All right, we'll do it after I finish using whatever slabs I've got. Yeah, so I'll run through my slab population and these all of these that I've got, and then actually no, it's not gonna be enough to get me the walls. And then we'll do a little bit of netherite mining. I've got some slabs in here somewhere. Oh yes, I do. All right, and now I'm gonna need the inventory space. I was like, should I get more stone? But then no, I'm gonna need room for slabs, because it's gonna be a beast getting all the slabs put out. Ah. Alright, we're gonna sleep for now. Okay, can I sleep? Can I sleep? Can I sleep? What if I slept? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Give me that bed. You don't deserve the bed. Here, chat, if we're gonna be focusing on house, I think I'm gonna change the stream title, because we're just gonna change it to I still really want a house. Yep. That's the new stream title. I still really want a house. Cause, oh chat, it's just such a monstrous project, you know? It's just got so much. Like, oh chat, I gotta get like, I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do for the 4th floor, because I need to find a way to get like the roof to have light and stuff. Like maybe my mouth almost said maybe I could do an entirely glowstone roof, and then I realized how utterly ludicrous that sounded, and I stopped that real quick. I shut that right down. Oh, wait, no. I'm still a fool. I don't need this. Because that's where I'm going to end up putting the walls, so that you can't fall off of this balcony. Yeah, chat, this is going to be like an open balcony. Hey, Point Blank! Since I caught me with my hand in the proverbial cookie jar, and he's still looking to see if he had like announced the soft opening of the... Oh gosh, I'm going to pronounce that wrong. Of the bakery from Kiki's delivery service. Kiki's delivery service now open in the server. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be sure to drop by. I'm sorry for not remembering how to pronounce the bakery name. I feel like that's a thing that I should know, but I don't. Oh, yeah, bye Point Blank. Bye, thanks for dropping in for a second. Thanks for popping by. I'm excited to see the bakery. I'm excited to see that. That'll be good times. Ah! This is fine. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is okay. This isn't a problem. No, I wanted to do a clean cut across. Okay, chat, ready? We're gonna go for it. Almost. Okay, ready? There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, come on. There we are. This is me just being like, can I do basic build techniques, guys? Can I figure out how to just move my mouse and use that to place blocks? Oh, bless. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we are gonna do like a 2-roof situation sort of thing for the 3rd floor. Like, or maybe, oh chat, what we could do is we could just have like the red roof over everything. And then, from that point, just, no. So take the red roof, but then just like have glowstone hanging from it, like little things. Maybe even not glowstone, maybe moving to like lanterns or something, maybe even soul lanterns if we want to go really fancy and have like blue lighting kind of stuff. So we have that like hanging from the ceiling that is, you know, gonna be the red netherrack, and I think that could actually be very pretty. If I do it properly, I think that could be quite gorgeous. Oh man, chat, you know what I kind of want to talk about as we're doing this? I kind of want to talk about epic fantasy. I don't know how much we've covered epic fantasy before. I'm a huge fan of epic fantasy, but my taste tends to skew a little older in my epic fantasy. Like, for instance, one of my favorite epic fantasy works is The Chronicles of Prydain by Lloyd Alexander. And let me tell you, chat, okay. The Chronicles of Prydain by Lloyd Alexander is legitimately like one of the greatest series I've ever read. Because the final book, how do you explain the difference between epic fantasy and fantasy? Ooh, okay, so chat, we can talk about the Chronicles of Prydain later, because there's a whole classification system for the difference between like fiction, fantasy, epic fantasy, etc. So to start with, oh gosh, chat, strap in. We've unlocked the Quimby rambles. All right, so to start with, the difference between fiction and fantasy. So fiction is something that like takes place, but like oh gosh, I gotta organize my thoughts. Quimby Rambles unlocked. You got it, Mr. Milk. You figured it out. Alright, so the difference between fiction and fantasy. Fiction generally refers to things... Sorry, I knew that my stacks were messed up. Fiction usually refers to things that are like a soft kind of untrue. So think like historical fiction is a good example of that. It's based off of like real world events, but the events of the fiction didn't actually happen. So I'm trying to think of a good historical fiction. Like Hamilton. Hamilton is basically historical fiction because it's based off of real world events, but what happens in the play is not necessarily like what happened in real life. Yeah, there's like low fiction and there's high fiction. I'm struggling a little bit to remember what the difference between that is. It's easier when you find the difference between like low fantasy and high fantasy. I think it's okay. So low fiction is about people who are real, so like historical figures and stuff. High fiction involves like made up characters in the real world, but you know like okay, sorry chat, let me organize my thoughts and then I will explain it clearly. Low fiction, stuff like historical fiction, it's about real people, real events that happened. Like maybe the events that happen in it aren't necessarily true, or it's extrapolated upon by the author, but still ultimately about like real stuff. Fiction is stories that take place in our world with no specific like fantasy or special elements of that. And I realize like saying fantasy doesn't really help make the distinction as well. But so just like stuff that takes place in our world. Romance novels are often a good example of like high fiction. So it's not about not necessarily about like real world events, real world people. But it's people doing things in our world unmodified. So like I don't know, take any romance film like Dan in Real Life. That's high fiction because it's about people who are not real in our real world. This is where we start getting into the fantasy stuff. So fantasy is often divided into 3 basic categories. Like obviously you can subdivide it further by genre and stuff, but for classifications there's low fantasy, high fantasy, and epic fantasy. So low fantasy is stuff that takes place in our world with a fantastical twist. So trying to think of a good example. Like, why is the one thing that's jumping to my mind like The Sorcerer's Apprentice? That's such an old movie. I don't know if like anyone in chat would even have seen that. I barely remember watching that. So Harry Potter is a good example of low fantasy. It takes place in our world, but there's fantasy elements to it, you know, witches and wizards, etc. The one with Mickey Mouse or Nick Cage? Nick Cage. The one with Mickey Mouse is decidedly a bit different. Listen, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Fantasia, wonderful. I could talk about Fantasia for quite a while, but we're not talking about Fantasia. 3.5k Pog! Oh, you're doing great, Gold Barrel Owl. So yeah, Harry Potter is a good example of low fantasy. Again, fantastical elements, no fantasy world. High fantasy takes place in a fantastical world, and that's what elevates it to high fantasy, is, you know, the world building involved in like making a world. So this is another like older example, but like the Aragon books are a good example of high fantasy. Now remember chat, okay, so I'd like to make the disclaimer that most of these labels have nothing to do with like the quality of writing. We'll get to like how the quality of writing affects stuff in a second. But listen, you can read like the worst book possible, like just the absolute crummiest, terrible world building, terrible plot, terrible characters. But if it's set in like a fantasy realm about like not real people, it's still fantasy. It's still high fantasy, even if it's absolutely awful. And I'm not happy about it, but listen, for the sake of classifications, I'll let it slide. I'll just let it do its own thing. It's It's all right, chat. We can let high fantasy do its thing, even if it makes us mad sometimes. What's a good example of a high fantasy? One that's not an old example like Aragon. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something more recent. That was weird, but I'll allow it. Pretty much. What is Lord of the Rings? Okay, so Lord of the Rings is epic fantasy, and we'll get to epic fantasy in a second. What's a good example of high fantasy? Oh gosh. All that's coming to mind is like really old examples, like Secrets of Droon, which is, by the way, one of the best book series I've read, even though it's for children. Good high fantasy stuff. Why is this so difficult? I've read so many things. I do quite a bit of reading. This should not be difficult for me. If you guys can think of a good example of high fantasy, I'll probably just say yes, that's it. Like like anything D&D based, really. Anything that's very, like D&D vibes is often high fantasy. Because like fantastical world, fantastical creatures, etc., etc., etc. So let's leave high fantasy behind. I'm struggling with thinking of examples for some reason, even though I've read so many. So epic fantasy, what distinguishes epic fantasy from high fantasy? Levin Thumps. Oh yeah, no, I've read the Levin Thumps theory. Levin Thumps, I'd say it kind of straddles the line between low fantasy and high fantasy because our world is very involved in it, but does have a fantastical world. So it's kind of in the middle, but like it's got the spirit. So this is where we get into into epic fantasy. The thing that distinguishes epic fantasy from high fantasy is that epic fantasy needs to carry elements of like the epic in it. And not epic as in like really cool, epic as in like traditional kind of storytelling epic. So epics are traditionally just like really, really long poems describing like often the deeds of heroes or like gods and demigods, etc., etc. So an epic will generally have a lot higher stakes than high fantasy. So even if it's something like, high fantasy will often deal with stuff like the world being destroyed or like kingdom stuff, but epic fantasy will often deal with that on a more symbolic level. A lot of epic fantasies do have ties to Christianity, but epic fantasy as a genre doesn't necessarily need to. A lot of early epic fantasy in particular does, but modern day epic fantasy tends to not. And yeah, so it's got to have like elements of the epic in it, like a big long journey. Usually will have elements of like a chosen one, some sort of hero, some sort of like deep cosmic villainy. It can get in a lot of the gray zone, but generally it will be very much a battle between good and evil. So that's where Lord of the Rings becomes epic fantasy. The Chronicles of Narnia epic fantasy? They are indeed epic fantasy. The Chronicles of Narnia are part of that like very early fantasy stage where the epic fantasy is one of the big things that's being written. So so Lord of the Rings is epic fantasy, Chronicles of Narnia is epic fantasy. I think even like The Last Unicorn kind of fits into that genre a little bit. See, I had another one that I was thinking about. A good like modern example of epic fantasy is why is the name of the series running away from me? The Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan and later books by Brandon Sanderson is a great example of modern epic fantasy. Because you've got the whole like the Dark One thing, the chosen ones in this case, because we've got 3 chosen ones in this story. But the like higher stakes fantasy vibes of it all. Wheel of Time is great epic fantasy. If you guys Wheel of Time is 14 books long and around 6 of them are really boring but necessary for getting to the later plot. If you've read Wheel of Time, I've read Wheel of Time. If you've read it, props to you because it's definitely a beast to get through. But yikes, is high fantasy and like fairy tales and stuff, like goblins, elves, magic, etc. Yeah. I'd say that's a pretty good way to think of it. And like just a lot of those like traditional like fantasy kind of elements. And chat, keep in mind, I want to make a disclaimer. A lot of the stuff that I'm talking about is specifically more related to like Western kind of fiction. I haven't studied enough of Western, particularly like European American fiction, typical D&D or fairy tale settings. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good way to think of it. So yeah, I haven't studied like more like Eastern or Middle Eastern like works of literature enough to talk on them with authority. I can kind of talk about like English American kind of fantasy stuff, but I don't want to overstep my bounds. But yeah, but that brings us back to the Chronicles of Prydain. No, is it Chronicles of Prydain? Tales of Prydain. Gosh, I can talk. I can discuss. I can say things. So the Chronicles of Prydain is unique in my eyes because it somehow manages to have like one of the most complete final battles that I've seen in like any work ever. Like literally the only thing I can think of to compare it to is the final battle in The Wheel of Time, which took 14 books and like a ton of time to lead up to. The actual final battle in A Wheel of Time takes place over like 300 pages. Like there's a literal chapter named Tarmangaiden, which is the final battle in that world, and I counted the pages once and it's over 300 pages. This one chapter named like Tarmangaiden, or aka the final battle, which first of all, like yikes. And the second of all, but the unique thing about the Chronicles of Prydain in that case is the Chronicles of Prydain. Why do I keep saying Chronicles? Chronicles of Narnia, Tales of Prydain. The Tales of Prydain is only, what was it, like 6 books long? Maybe even just 5. 5 or 6 books long. I think it's actually 5. And somehow they managed to get enough like world building in and enough build up that when we get to the final battle, it's like as complete as the Wheel of Time final battle, even without 14 hecking books building up to it. And that's so incredible to me. It's like if you're looking for something that's like on the level of epicness of like the Wheel of Time or some of those like other earlier books like the Wheel of Time and stuff, not the Wheel of Time, Lord of the Rings, Tales of Prydain is a great one to read because it's really just got it all. Like, yeah, oh gosh, the final battle between good and evil, the main character, island-wise, fantastic. There was a Disney movie adaptation of some of the books in this series, The Black Cauldron, if you're familiar with it, and I've never seen the movie, but I've heard that it's pretty terrible. I promise that the books are much better. The books are so wonderful, and just, oh gosh, some of the stuff in them is absolutely beautiful, and the way that they get like Gwydion and the Sons of Dawn and everything to work into it, it's just so impressive. And fun fact, the guy who wrote it, Lloyd Alexander, he was like from Pennsylvania or something. I don't remember where exactly, but the Chronicles of Prydain is very heavily steeped in Welsh mythology, because the author, I believe, like learned a lot about Welsh mythology during World War II. And I don't know, it's just really, really cool that this guy just kind of went, oh yes, I'm going to learn all this stuff and then make this super cool series about it. And he did. So yeah, gosh, the Tales of Prydain is so good. And like Dalbin, one of the like coolest like old mentor figures. Yeah, oh gosh, chat, I've got lots to say about like Tales of Prydain and stuff. It's so cool. But yeah, that's the whole thing about fantasy. The distinctions between fiction, fantasy, low fantasy, high fantasy, etc. You've now been educated on it. You got learned. It's like, let me learn you something, son. Now, does anyone have any questions about that? I feel like a teacher. I promise I'm not. I promise there's not gonna be a quiz on this. I don't want to like. I don't want to make you feel like you're being lectured. I just like talking. And if you have any like questions about anything I've said, like any examples or stuff that you want to bring up, I don't know, things that I should read or look into that are, I don't know, like cool stuff to read, I'd love to hear it. I feel like I've just kind of been rambling at you guys, and I kind of want to like kind of know what you think. What's your favorite flavor of fantasy if you have one? I do like the epic stuff. I feel like epic can get a bit like, I don't know, boring after a while, because it does carry a lot of the same tropes a lot of times. But if I had to say, I'm really just a fan of high fantasy in a lot of ways. It's just, you know, I feel like high fantasy tends to go where other fantasy doesn't dare to go. You know, it's like low fantasy can be cool, like stuff taking place in our world can be exciting, but I like the world building. World building has always been one of my favorite, like, I don't know, subjects in writing. Just how do you make something entirely new, like this world? How do you just create that? And it's, yeah, the world building aspect of high fantasy appeals to me a lot. Probably high fantasy is my epic fantasy is probably my most favorite, but with conditions, because it can be difficult to get into and read all of. Like, chat, the first time I read so sorry about that. The first time I read the Wheel of Time series, it took me like 3 years to get through it, I think. To be fair, I started reading it at a very young age to be reading something so intense. Here, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Yeah, so I started reading the Wheel of Time when I was like 12, which is a very young age to read the Wheel of Time. And I'm gonna be real, a lot of it went over my head. But I don't know, I like the commitment to epic fantasy. That's why it's probably my favorite overall, even though I don't read as much as often. Just because, again, like, and once you get through the entire thing, like, I reread the Wheel of Time series once I was a bit older. And, you know, just caught so much of the stuff that I didn't get before. It's like, wow, just the doing all of this and making it, like, the story and stuff, it's so great. One of my favorite things about the Wheel of Time, so I have like literally talked for hours with other people who've read the Wheel of Time, sorry, and it's so long and there's so many characters that we can bring up a character, like discuss lots of stuff about them, and then talk for hours more without ever talking about that character ever again, just because there's so many events that happen that didn't contain everyone. Like one of the main characters too, like we can like Randma or Perrin, who are the three, like Taverin. We can talk about one of them and then start talking about something else and not talk about those characters for hours, even though they're the main focuses of the story. It's so big. But yeah, no, so okay, so that's one of my favorite things about the Wheel of Time, is that it is so large, and the three main characters, it kind of starts off feeling like Rand. So it's like we all kind of know that Rand is the chosen one from the very beginning, and it kind of starts with him being, you know, like basic like chosen one kind of behavior. Most of the books are focused on like his journeys and stuff and the stuff that he does, but by the end of the series, the other two main characters really are like main characters in their own right. Like I was discussing with someone, I was like, oh man, it would have been great to like get some things from them in the end about like the journeys that they've been through and the stuff that's been going on. And we just kind of had this realization that some of the stuff we were talking about couldn't happen, because by the end of the series they were all just such main characters in their own right that they didn't neatly fit into each other's stories anymore. So it's like they each had their own individual things that they had been through, and like battles that they had been fighting, and directions that their story had been taking. And it just, like, at that point, there was no way. There was no way for them to be those same people that they had been back at the beginning of the series, because of how much they like grown and changed and developed. Again, so Chad, that is my favorite thing about epic fantasy, seeing how much people change through it, and like, I don't know, the commitment of how that comes to be. Like, I've mentioned, like, Island Y, from, you know, the Tales of Prydain. The place that she starts in the books and the place that she ends is so different. And that's, like, watching her, like, grow up and become a person who can do the things she does by the end of the series is so incredible. Chat, am I talking too vague? I'm trying to, like, avoid spoilers and stuff, but does that make it, like, too difficult to listen to that I'm not talking about things specifically? Because, oh my gosh, I don't want to spoil anyone, but I'm also realizing, I'm just saying, like, yes, the things that they do, the directions that they have developed. I'm sorry if that's a bit bland for you. Let's see, where are things I can specifically talk about in those books? That was, oh gosh, but it's just so much. Oh, spoilers. Well, let's talk about Rand, Mat, and Perrin, the like 3 main characters of the Wheel of Time, and why, and like how they became main characters in their own right. I'll try my best to, like, avoid huge spoilers, but there's probably going to be some. So, oh, chat, Quimby literary nerd exposed. So Rand, who is the, like, main character of the series, the, like, big chosen one person, it's really interesting seeing his character development. Ghost Unit's thundering in my power might go. Oh, bless. Oh, Goldbarrel Owl. I hope you stay safe with that. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, if you need to just, like, if you dip out because your power has died, don't worry about us. Just, like, take care of yourself. Yeah, good luck with that. We love a good power outage. Admittedly, sometimes power outages can be fun, but only in special cases. But, oh, Chad, do we want to discuss, like, more Wheel of Time stuff, or do we want to move the conversation elsewhere? What do we think? I feel like I've just kind of been rambling to you guys about my favorite book series, but I'd be willing to change the conversation if you guys want to. But just gonna keep placing things. Chat, I've done more work on my house in the past, like, 2 days than I've done in literal months. Oh, it's great. You'll love to see it. Oh, you absolutely love it. I think like expanding the big open hall area has actually kind of really helped with that. I think it's having a smaller area to cover has certainly been a plus. But like, look, I don't necessarily know that we'll, like, finish the floor here, but we'll definitely get the majority of it done. Stop it. Man, chat, you know what we don't get enough of these days? Just, like, waltzes. Songs in 3/4 time. 3/4 time is such a pretty time signature. And I mean, admittedly, it can be, like, harder to write in and, like, do stuff with, and etc., but, like, I don't know, 3 time just has such a unique feeling to it. It's like the odd time signature, where most other common time signatures have even numbers of things, but then you get 3, 4, and it's just like, yes, we'll just be the odd ones. We'll just be the odd ones out. Honestly, kind of a bold move on their part, to on 3/4's part, to be that standoutish. Like, oh gosh, chat. The conversation has definitely pivoted. I'm now talking about 3/4 as if it was, like, a person. But, like, listen, I'm sure you all remember, like, the whole Greatest Showman thing when it came out, and how everyone was, like, obsessed with the music. I still think that a lot of the music is, like, fairly good. Maybe not quite as good as we all originally thought that it was. But the song that keeps standing out to me is is Tightrope. And that's probably because it's written in 3/4, you know? It's just, it's got such a different feel to it. 3/4 has so much emotion in it. Yeah. Just like, oh yes, music nerd Quimby. Oof. Yeah, chat, how are you guys doing? I feel like I've just kind of been talking at you for a while. Are you guys doing alright? I don't know, any things you want to bring up, tell me about? I don't know. Playing Trader by Olivia Rodrigo so far, and it definitely hits different. Ooh, I don't know if I've like listened to that one intently counting the time signature. But I mean, 3/4 really does kind of hit different a lot. 3/4 really just kind of goes, you know? It's like, oh man, that 3/4 time. Like, it's for waltzes and stuff generally, but you know what, chat? We just don't do enough waltzes these days. The world left waltzes behind, but waltzes did not leave us behind. Waltzes still remain just like one of the coolest dance forms. You just waltz. You just go around and it's so smooth, and you do the movements. Chat, I think we should waltz more often. Just abandon modern society. Only waltz. Not even like anything else, just waltz. We will all, henceforth from this day forward, no longer just be people doing things. We will be waltzers. It's like okay, so the question posed traditionally to us by Elton John: are we human or are we dancers? Chat, I would like to posit at this moment that in this day and age, we certainly tend not to be dancers. However, this is incorrect, because dancers would clearly be the superior position to be. Are we human or are we dancers? Why would we be human when we could be dancers? These are the questions that we must all ask ourselves at all times. Literally all times, all the questions must be asked of this. And I'd like answers. Are we human or are we dancers? Someone tell me. And if we are human, why aren't we dancers? And how do we become dancers? Abandon humanity, become dancer. That's what I always say. It's like, you know the moment in like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where Dio is like, Jojo, I reject my humanity, and then he like becomes a vampire. I'd argue that was the incorrect move. He should have instead become a dancer. Oh my gosh, chat, can you imagine? Can you imagine just like Dio, the heckin' vampire boy, being like, Jojo, like I'm not human anymore, and then just like starts breakdancing. Chat, wait, chat, please consider this with me for a moment. Please actually consider this reality. Just, Jojo, I reject my humanity. Starts breaking out into dance. That was a bad emoji. That was a bad emoji. Okay, but chat. Just dance boy Dio, you know? What if you were dance boy Dio? Alright, I need to go on Creeper watch. Come on. Come on. I'll just get closer. Okay, but chat. Chat. Dance boy Dio. Oh, and what's even funnier about that to me for some reason is it's like the hecking 1800s when Dio supposedly became a vampire. And he just starts breakdancing. Like, breakdancing hasn't even been invented yet, and he's just out there doing the little dancey dance, doing the little funky back and forth dancing vibes. Like, oh gosh. It's like Jojo. I forgot. Oh, I forgot about the jungle trees. Okay, but just Jojo, are we human? Puts on skull mask. Or are we dancers? Becomes dancer. Okay, I definitely planted those too close. Hold on. Okay, I didn't drink water last during sleeping hours, so we're gonna drink water now. Liquid. Okay, so this tree should not have been planted here. Oh, but chat. Chat's it's a jungle. It's like, welcome to the jungle. We've got giant hecking trees. You know? Welcome to the jungle. We've got gigantic trees. They're really, really big trees. Heckin' gigantic trees. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of help. Oh, I kind of want to climb it. Is there a direction I can climb it? Maybe. Come on. Oh. It doesn't want to let me climb it. That's fine. I'm alright. I'm fine. I didn't need to climb it anyways. No. Let's just chill. I'm just gonna go work on my house, and then we're gonna go netherite mining. Yep. And that's how it's gonna be. And that was always the plan, and there was never gonna be anything in between there. Clearly not. Yep, this is fine. We're alright. We're doing just great. We're doing fine. Oh, there was a zombie there. I do not wish for the rotten flesh at this moment. Oh, I need more slabs. Okay, quick trip to the stone cutter. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish the floor entirely. We're gonna get quite a ways towards it. Look at that. Look how many slots are we gonna finish the floor? Oh, chat, hold on. Are we gonna legitimately finish the floor today? Cause if we finish the floor, then that means I just need to like get a whole bunch of stone more to finish like the ceiling and the walls and ceiling and stuff. And then at that point, it's just a matter of taking care of the inside. Chat. Yo, that's kind of wild. Oh, you know what I kind of want to do, chat? I kind of want to add secret passageways everywhere. Like, I know the like way that the building is right now doesn't necessarily seem to allow for that. But what if I built a basement? What if I built a secret basement that you could only access through a secret door? And then it was like, I was gonna say what if it was a murder dungeon, but remember, chat, we are not serial killers. We're simply corrupt mayors. There's quite a difference in between there. So, okay, so we're not gonna build a murder dungeon. Sorry. Secret basement, different from the secret lab, but also a secret. Exactly. Chat, what's the point of life if we can't just build lots of secret structures? And I mean, obviously you guys are gonna know about all of them because you're probably gonna see me build them. But, you know, it's about being sneaky. It's about being hidden. It's about not letting anyone know where you are. Oh, chat, we're going off the grid. Chat, we're going off the grid. We are just outright disappearing from society. They're not gonna know where we are, and they're gonna declare us dead. And then we're gonna like come out of hiding 3 years later, and people are gonna be like, "What?" And that's the only way that this could go. That's the literal only possibility at this point. Quimby Feral Arc 2, Electric Boogaloo. Quimby Feral Arc, but it's just me like hiding out in an underground bunker somewhere. Honestly, I'd go for it. I mean, I'd really go for it. Just Hidden Bunker 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, chat. It's so I can't go low. Whenever I'm like trying to hum along the songs, they always They always go lower than I can handle because my vocal register is very, very much high in the sky. I've got very I've got very, very high voice, as it were. And so whenever I'm trying to sing anything like vaguely, you know, vaguely regular that people would sing, it's always like because it's just very low down in my voice. It's just very tricky out here. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna finish because we've still got like 5 rows of these and then these little sections. But I think we're gonna get most of the way there. Like the kind of most of the way there that we could like maybe achieve in another few days of doing. Kind of crazy, chat. Kind of absolutely wild. Also, chat, I've just come to a realization about the whole strip mining for netherite thing. I don't remember where the last hole that I went down was. You know, where when we went down looking for netherite that one time, like with Quimby. I don't really remember where that was. Yikes. But that's oh, chat, do we try to go look for it? I think it was near the second fortress. It was like somewhere hidden by the second fortress. I bet we could go look. I bet we could find it if we really try hard enough. I bet if we do enough experimentation of trial and error, we can get it done. But yeah, okay, so we're definitely not gonna finish because we've only got 4 stacks left. But this is quite a bit of progress. Like, honestly, I'm surprised at the progress today. I went mining for a little bit of stone yesterday, but you know, not a whole ton. But this is really kind of stretched. It's just kind of gone for it. Like, look, here we are. We're probably gonna finish up this row here. This road, maybe the next one, I think, and then possibly work on the like 3rd one a bit, and then it'll just be like that last bit in the sides. Watch as I'm completely overestimating how much like this will cover, and I just barely finish up this row. No, because I've still got 2 stacks of it. Oh, chat, remember that thing when I said that I can't count? I was also referring to my ability to count supplies. Ah! Not like that. Not like that. Oh man, chat, I appreciate you guys, like, letting me work so much on my house the past few days. It's really kind of been bugging me that it's been just sitting out in the middle of nowhere for a while without me doing a lot of work on it. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to work on it right now. Oh, I'm gonna finish this row. I'm gonna finish this row up. Yo, chat, that's kind of crazy. Wait, hold on. It's if I'm finishing up this much, then theoretically I could just like go mining for like a stack of stone and then finish up the rest of it. Wait, hang on, chat. This is looking surprisingly possible to finish up the floor here today. Which thing I was not. I mean, chat, I was expecting to run out of glowstone. I was expecting we wouldn't make it on the glowstone department, and then I'd have to, like, you know, go mining for more of that. But no, not that question mark. Not that thing is happening. All right, let's just go place some torches. Bap. And oh, that was almost such a clean MLG. I didn't take any damage, and that's probably the most important part. That's probably the thing that we should be the most concerned about, is that I didn't take any damage. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water, hold on. liquid. Liquid. Okay, eat food. And creeper watch. There we are. I knew there'd be one of them. I knew there'd be one just sneaking around here. Looking all green and sneaky. Huh. Oh, but that might be it though. Oh. I don't know what's up with my throat today. I just keep dying. Oh, but that singular jungle tree over there gives me so much happiness. It's like the world will not give me a jungle, so I will give it to myself. I will make my own jungle. Whee! And yeah, this is gonna get covered up with stone as soon as I figure out how I want to get from the second floor to the third floor. So don't worry about that, chat. That's gonna be just fine. Okay, but chat, like, this is really going surprisingly well. Like, again, I was not expecting to get this far. Oh, yep, I thought we were not gonna finish that one, but we did. This is gonna take a lot of material to fill in, though. Like, yeah. Yep. Hey, Dana, hi! Hello, welcome back. It's been a hot second since we've seen you. Like a day or two probably, but it feels like forever. How you doing? I hope that you are feeling well today and that things are going all right. I'm surprisingly close to finishing up the third, like the floor ceiling of my third floor of my house, which I was not expecting. When I started today, I really thought that that was not gonna happen. Oh wait, hold on, I just realized. Okay, so this needs to go because this is gonna be an open patio area. And that'll give me more. That'll give me more slabs. Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna finish up with all of this with what I've got. I'm gonna need to get a bit more. Chat. Am I going to get a lot of work done on the biggest project I've ever started? Yo, Rice Kitty, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope things are going well for you. I don't know. Hope that your day is doing all right. Okay. So then I just need to finish up these two sections here, and that's the floor of the third. That's the third floor done. Okay, let's leave some torches around here. When that ends up becoming a patio, I'm going to probably do different lighting for it so that it's like clearly outside and stuff. But for now, let's just leave some torches. Chat. Oh, I was not expecting to be. I thought that stone was gonna last me to like some of the end of those rows, not. Oh, chat, I'm excited. Look at it. Oh, and then once my house is done, then we can probably start moving on to like dragon kind of stuff. Ooh, chat, I'm excited. Cause that's one of the things is I want my house done before I fight the dragon, because I don't want it to be very obvious that I'm like very poor. You know? Chat, listen, if my entire like chest storage area is completely filled up, what would that say about my power as a mayor? When consider I could have a completed house, I could have a finished massive thing indicating my power. Here, I'm gonna just quick hop down here and get like half a stack of stone, and then I am gonna go a little further down to get it though, just because it would bother me if I took it from right there. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh. I didn't need to use Fortuna for that. I meant to use Silky Boy. Hey, Gold Barrel Owl! How, like, did your power go out? Are you alright? Are you doing okay? I hope that, things are not terrible for you. Yeah. Oh, bless. Oh, bless about that. Yikes. Yeah, are you okay? Are you doing well? Hope things are not, again, I hope things aren't terrible for you. And like if you need to go, if you like, I don't know, you can't stay here, that's fine. Obviously I'm glad that you're here, but doing good? Okay. All right, I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, Gold Barrel Owl. So it looks like I'm gonna be able to like finish the 3rd floor ceiling stuff of my house. And that's a wild feeling. Hopping back on Minecraft. Okay, yeah, that's the real gamer move out here. That's the real like, oh, power went out. Oh, I can't play my game. Oh, power's back on. It's gaming time. We've got a true mad lad in here. We've got a true gamer going on. Yeah, no, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Me just like hyper focusing on like finish house. Get house complete. Who wouldn't though? Who wouldn't though? Yay, are you okay? Sounds like you're happy that they had a power outage. Well, rip to Cyborg. Oh man, Cyborg, I always knew you had something going on. I always knew there was something off about you. I always knew you were up to no good, kid. Watch as I didn't get enough stone to finish this. Watch as I'm a fool. Chat, watch as my own hubris is going to be my downfall, and I'm going to just... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 44, 22. Just sounds happy. That's fair. Cyborg does tend to sound pretty happy. Quimby 2021 to 2021. Cause of downfall? Hubris. Yep, you got it in one, Mr. Mook. Got it in one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. How much mining you do? I'll often do like for working on my house specifically, I'll usually do like a bit of off-screen mining for just to get stone, because you know, as much as I like chatting with you guys, I don't necessarily want to force you guys to be here while I'm just like mining a whole ton. Happy music in the background of Quimby's disappointment. Honestly, that's how it should be. Chat, if there's ever a moment where the happy music stops and it sounds like while I'm disappointed, that's wrong, and I should be feeling absolutely mocked by the world. Anytime something vaguely disappointing or sad happens to me, I want the world to make fun of me for it. I want the world to just tear me to pieces. But yeah, so it depends on the day, like how much time I'll have with, you know, the other stuff I've got going on with my life. Because yeah, going for resources does take a fair bit of time. If I'm going looking for clay to start, you know, to do anything with bricks, I've kind of tapped out most of the local rivers and stuff. So I've got to give myself like 3 hours for that, because I need to travel far afield and then, you know, find enough like clay and stuff and make it back. So those ones are always a little more rough. But yeah, a fair amount of mining. I do a good bit of mining. Alright, let's pull some torches. Alright, here we go. Oh, chat, there we are. This is going to be the floor of the 3rd floor of my house. And then this is the Granoving. There's gonna be like one more round of walls, and then we're gonna do red nether brick for the roof. We're gonna have like lanterns and maybe like glowstone stuff on the 3rd floor to make the lighting all interesting. Chat, I'm very excited. I'm pretty excited for that one. It's so good. Chat, I haven't checked on my flower farm all day. We're gonna sleep. Okay, so first we're gonna have a quick hating the sun session. And then we're gonna sleep, and then we're gonna go check on the flower farm. Mostly because I need red dye. You right there. I see you. I see you looking at me. Staring at me with contempt. Well, listen. I stare at you with contempt. Huh? Huh? Get out of here! Get out of here, son! Get away! No one wants you! That'll teach him. Stop. Hi, chat. Hi, guys. I'm gonna drink some water. Water? Yeah? Liquid is what I say about that. Okay. Alright. Chat, let's go check on the flower farm, and then we'll do a little bit of netherite mining and picking up netherrack while we do it, because I'm gonna chat. My ovens are gonna be working overtime. I'm going to be mass producing nether bricks. It'll be great. It'll be so fantastical. It'll be so wonderful. Flower farm! Yay! Look at that, chat produces flowers. Happy? Oh, nice. I'm glad that it's happy times. Hooray! Happy times. Whoop. And whoop. Someday, chat, I'm gonna make like I'm gonna make a full like waterfall here, but I'm going to dig out an area, like a little pit for it, so that it doesn't stay around. Did I get all the things? I'm gonna do like a little pit for it so that the water doesn't go down all the way. Don't forget to pick that up. Even though it is fun to run like that, you know, just fall down and do the things. But yeah, okay, so I've got some nether bricks. Let's see if we can turn them into red nether bricks. And then it's gonna be nether time. Yeah. Should I trade with the villagers on my way? Should I have some little chats with them? Some little... Oh, they're just getting to work. That's fine. That's fine, as long as they're not striking again. Because let me tell you, that was a day when they all went on strike. I'm glad that that Jeffrey kid seems to have, like, I don't know, cooled down or disappeared or whatever. Not sure what's up with him. There's a fisherman. Chat, I was very close to making you cry. I was very, very close to making you cry about some things with the fisherman. I was very, very close to that. John? But chat, he doesn't have the string trade, that's the thing. If there was a string trade, I would have made you guys weep. I would have made you weep for John. I would have made you cry. Yeah. Yep. Why are there so many toolsmith novices right now? Or maybe there's only one toolsmith novice. Wait, what happened to Timmy the Toolman Tailor? Wait. But, like, what happened to Timmy the Toolman Tailor, though? Does Timmy the Toolman Tailor no longer work in this establishment? Oh, chat. Oh, did he die on strike? Oh, I hope not. I don't see Timmy the Toolman Tailor anywhere. Oh, chat, this is bad. This is bad news. This is oh, this is rather unfortunate. What does it take to make a toolsmith table? I just want to check if he's just hiding around here somewhere. Oh, what was it called? Smith? Yeah, okay. 2 iron, forward, okay. Bop. And bop, and bop. Yeah, so let's just go put one of these bad boys in the factory and see how it goes from there. Let's go check it out. Yep. Hopefully that'll be fine. Hopefully there'll be no issues with that or people disappearing. It's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Chat, it would be rather silly to be concerned about that right now. Let's just look at the nether bricks and see if I can do a little something with them and turn them red. Because I'm pretty sure I can. Let's make a stack of red dye. Because I'm pretty sure... Red nether bricks. Nether wart, not red dye. This is fine. I'll use the red dye for something. Hey, Captain Cold Leader! Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling alright today. Yo, hi! How's it going? I've made an error. I've made an mistake. Let's put it in here. And, I'll put those in a composter eventually. Let's just drop them in here for now. Hi, chat. Doing good? Nice. Glad to hear it. Hope today's a little better than yesterday was for you. Okay, let's just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and, yeah, okay. So it goes like that, and that. Chat, I can... Is that not how it's done? Wait, hold on. It takes the bricks! You can't do it, you can't do it with all already made ones. Oh, chat, I have messed up. I have so many brick blocks. Can you turn these back into the bricks? Not even if you... Alright, well, we'll just start from scratch with that. We'll just start from scratch with that. You can farm wither skulls. Oh yeah, I've looked at some of those. I do have 2 fortresses, so I don't think I'd mind using one of my fortresses as a wither skull spot. Sorry, chat, I just need a second. I have so many brick blocks, and you can't turn them into the red ones. I'm just gonna have to start from scratch on that. Funny lore. Yeah. Like the bricks thing being funny lore, or funny lore about other stuff. I'm gonna go pay some taxes. I'm gonna go pay taxes on this massive amount of iron that I just got. This is fine. Oh, funny wither lore. Oh, I guess. Okay, so there you go, sir. I guess all we've got on wither lore thus far is how it relates to the, you know, the whole skyscrapers thing of the nether. This is... Oh gosh, 72? 72 divided by 3 is 24. And I'm not doing the math to check that. Okay, so yeah, all I can think of with the whole, with something that we could do for wither lore. Taxes, yes! Yeah, what part of my deal with Sir Pigington that makes him let me be the mayor is, I have to pay him a portion of the emeralds that I get, and also a potato, because he is a pig. Man is pig, so man eats potato and also gets emeralds. Okay, but all I can think of with wither lore, with funny stuff for that is, so we know that the wither skeletons were involved in the whole, you know, giving the piglins zombieism thing. Oh, I could make like dramatic lore. Me and the boys taxing the poor. Me and the boys being corrupt and ensuring that poor people can't survive in this capitalist economy. Oh, it's about the industrialism, chat. Okay, so I could do dramatic lore, like something about about like the wither skeletons being able to like having like an ability to, you know, combine 3 of them to make the wither or something. If I want to make it funny, I think I'm gonna have to put some more thought into that, because I'm gonna be real, funny isn't exactly my first thought when thinking of like wither lore stuff. Do I have more? Have I been stashing netherrack anywhere? I don't think I have. Chat, my chests are so disorganized. My chests are such a mess. I feel sad about this. I feel sorrow at this moment. So let's drop these off in the factory. Let's drop these off in the factory and then get back to let's get back to taxing the poor. No, and then we'll sleep. Okay, so let's see. Oh, which section have I not? Okay, I'm not using this section of furnaces right now. And bap. Let's go sleep. Let's go sleep, chat. Me and the boys being subjected to a corrupt government system that forces us to, you know, pay taxes even to someone who's not the government. Chat, I should have thought of this earlier, but can we even call that taxes? Can we even consider this taxes, or at that point is it just extortion? Me and the boys letting them eat cake. Oh, good one. Me and the boys being like, there's cake. Actually, Colberel, you've inspired me. Hold on, let's just check. What do you need for what do you need for a cake? 2 sugar, 3 milk buckets, 3 wheat, and an egg. I should be able to get most of those things. I'm gonna make a cake. I'm gonna make a cake and then like put it on like a pedestal right in like the center of town and be like, cake. Oh, but do I have an egg here? I don't. I've got wheat. Oh, I don't think I have enough sugar cane. I've got 1 sugar, but no sugar cane. Oh, maybe that'll be a thing we do. Maybe that'll be a thing we do another time. Sign says, kek. Kek. Chat, do we want to commit for it? Do we want to? I know we were planning on like going mining for netherite, but we could commit to making a cake. What if we just made a cake and put it on the sign? Oh, netherite first. Okay, well let me just preparing things a little bit. I've got these 3 milk buckets. Oh, I had more stone bricks in here. Those will be useful eventually. I'm gonna use those for the walls of my house. It's more important. All right. Wait, no, I can put this cobblestone. I've got more cobblestone in the chest over here. Don't mind my chest organization. It's very poor. I'm well aware of that. And I want to drop some things off in my personal chest and then grab some fire res. It's a process. I should grab more food before I go. Hi chat, how are we feeling right now? Let's just bring 1 stack of wood. I don't think I'll need iron. Yeah, so then it's just food and trading out my helmet and stuff. Hi chat. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying the ever classic Quimby gets distracted by literally everything? Because let me tell you, that's a thing that I do. I do get distracted by literally everything. Okay. And there. There. And I think I should be ready to go. I think I've got more of an empty inventory. I've got things. Let's head out and see if we can find some netherite. Well, first of all, let's see if we can find the hole in the ground I was using to mine for netherite last time. But chat, it's so sneaky. It's so sneaky hidden. Because actually, it's also a tactic for me getting netherrack to turn into nether bricks. Okay, where's the ghast? Chat, I know there's gonna be a ghast. I know there's gonna be one somewhere. Actually, it seems that we're safe. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the ghast? Come on, I know he's there. Where? I feel like every time I exit the portal, well, not every time, clearly, because it didn't happen this time. But for some reason, when I exit the portal, ghasts just say, "Hello, I would like to kill you now." And I say, "No, thank you. I am not in the mood for being dead today." And then ghasts just kind of don't listen to me because they are jerks. I hate ghasts with a burning passion, chat. I think that they're the literal worst. Okay, I gotta be careful. I thought that was a fall. Oh. Where? We're just gonna keep going this way. Mean ghast always pulling me into boys. Exactly. Me and boys just trying to be in the nether, being cool, being chilled, finding the materials we want, and ghast says, I will kill you now. I'm like, that's rather rude. You know? It's rather rude of the ghast to just want to kill us all. I feel like that's the most, like, I feel that I'm generally, like, fairly polite in, like, everything I do, and I feel like me being like, well, that's rather rude. Ghast trying to kill me? Well, now that's a bit rude, isn't it? You know? Okay, so theoretically, at the foot of one of these pillars is the hole that I went down last time to look for netherite. Was it you? No, it was a bit wider than that. It may have been over here. I remember... Wait, it might be this one. It might be this one, cause... Oh... Wait, hold on. No, wait, I want Fortuna. Nope, that's a hazard. I don't have any... We're just gonna put that right there. We're just gonna leave that right there so that we're not gonna die. It's around here somewhere. Maybe I should actually enter the fortress and try to find it instead of just wandering around aimlessly hoping that I'm not gonna die. Unless it's right here? It's almost certainly not right here. Okay. Hi, chat. Me. About, like, literally anything ever. Where? Where? I heard ghast noises. Nothing makes me nervous because I had a world on hardcore and survival and I spent most of my time in a bush cave. In a lush cave. I'd like to have an armor and everything, and a piglin threw me into lava? That's so unfortunate, Crusty Deerboy. Also, hi, hello. I don't think we've talked before. I hope today's going well for you. Yeah, no, that's really tragic though. That's a real shame. I'm so sorry for that. Mr. Mook feels your pain. Okay, I'm hearing ghast noises. And that's making me unable to focus on trying to find where I dug into the ground. Maybe I should just dig into the ground again. Maybe I should just make myself a little going down area. A little section where we descend. I'd like a little descent, chat. I'd like a little going downwards. I'd like a little heading off into the underworld. To be fair, we're already kind of in the underworld, but you know. Phantoms after because I don't have a bed, but I want to build. Ooh. Good luck with that. Phantoms are interesting for sure. You know, because on one hand, it definitely makes sense for them to introduce a way to, like, punish players for not sleeping. But on the other hand, why though? On the other hand, excuse me, I'm like a full-grown Minecraft person. You don't get to police my bedtime. Why though? Exactly. That's my thoughts on phantoms. I will admit, chat, they look really cool. Phantoms probably have some of my favorite, like, mob design in the game. They just go zoom. But that doesn't mean that I like them trying to tell me what to do. It's like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, Phantom, telling me to go to sleep? Okay, how deep am I? How deep are we? 14. I've heard 11 is the best one to go on. That was Cyborg who told me that. Chat, if anyone knows better. Wait, no, it is 14. It is 14 this part. Diamonds are better at 11. Chat, please assist. I would greatly appreciate if one of you knew this better than I did. 14 or 15? Okay, I'll go on 14. Okay. Chat, you know what would have been so funny right there? If just like my first like little go of the pickaxe revealed some ancient debris. Look this up so many times. I know that it spawns in chunks of 1 to 3 using normal distributions on levels 8 to 22. Oh, well, that's probably not the best way to go. Yeah, there's gravel that way. 14, 15 is the midpoint of 8 to 22, so you're right about in the middle. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's gold. I can't give up gold. I'm a greedy robber baron. What would I do if I gave up gold? Only been to the nether on a rare occasion. Hey, basically me too, Race Kitty. Basically me too. If I need to clear my inventory, those gold nuggets are gonna be the first thing to go. Okay, I don't like the idea of heading into Blackstone. I also don't like the idea of that. We're gonna not go that way. Oh, hello. Hello. Sorry, chat. Sorry, I just need a second. It just hit me how like dainty I'm being about all this. Like, oh yes, we are in the nether. I'm going to mine just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. It's always good to keep hydrated when you're in literal hell. Excellent. That's so great. That's so good. I love that so much. Whee! Again, chat, remember this is my sneaky plan to actually get netherrack so that I can get nether bricks and then use it for my house. But don't tell anyone, chat. If they know, they're gonna stop me. If you tell anyone, then I gotta run. I gotta get out of here if you tell anyone. I will... I'm scared of mining up for the gold, but at the same time... This is dangerous. Tell anyone, I'll take you to court. Thank you, Mr. Milk. With your at least probably half of a law degree in your entire law firm. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Listen, I'm in constant need of courts. I'm going for the courts. If you think I'm not going for the courts, you are sorely mistaken. As everyone knows, tennis courts are scary. The tennis courts? Not even like legal, not even like legal courts, tennis courts? Mr. Malouk, you are oh gosh. I didn't know you were that ruthless. Oh. This is fine. Yeah, no, this is chill. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it. It's fine. No need to worry your pretty little heads over such a silly thing such as lava. Whee! I will admit this is very fun. Ah! Come on. Okay, that should clear. Oh, that cleared a good bit of it. Yay! A mafia leader's gotta do what mafia leaders gotta do. If that includes treating someone to a lovely day at a 5-star resort to convince them of their ways, who am I to stand in the way of that? Mr. Malouk, you are dastardly. Your tactics are so brutal. Bah! Bah. Lava can no longer burn you. Oh, I didn't grab fire res. I was gonna grab fire res. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make sure that I would be immune to being burned. Chat, does anyone have any suggestions for how to not be terrified while doing this? Does anyone have any, I don't know, any advice that you'd like to tell me? Cause, oof. Okay, well that's a hazard. That's a hazard right there. That right there, that's what we call a hazard. See, look at that. Look at how many hazards there are in this place. Can I please get out of here? Can I please exit this location and eat food? Oh man, this would be a bad way to go. I don't think I'm gonna, but it would certainly be a bad way to go. And the advice I can give is mine all of the quartz, but that's from the shiny gremlin brain in me than actual helpful advice. Yeah, yeah, I have so many fire res potions. I've made a lot of them. Oh, hello. I've made a lot of fire res. Have I brought any of the fire res with me? No. That would be kind of ludicrous to bring the materials that would help me to do this better. Like, chat. Why on earth would I bring materials that would help me when I could just struggle instead? It is a true lesson of life that sometimes we need to just forget all of the things that we've made to help us progress and simply return to our roots of being absolutely terrified. And no, this isn't me just like doing propaganda because I personally have done that. This is real, legitimate, 100% real advice. You can trust me, chat. I'm a mayor. I'm a politician, chat. You can trust what I say. You can hear the words that I'm speaking and not fear them. If you feared my words, that would mean that I've done a bad job of convincing you all that I'm good for my word. You know. Oh, it is kind of soothing though. Like I mean, other than when that happens. Other when that happens, that's not really soothing. So I haven't been talking. I died by the phantoms while being brave and respawned far away. But you got your stuff. Okay, that's good. As long as you got your stuff, that's fine. Listen, I don't mind you not talking as long as you got your stuff. Best level to find out is the coordinate y is 12. You should leave 2 blocks in between lanes and then just mine a straight line, creating a strip. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Crusty Dear Boy, for the advice. All right. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna go all the way back to my staircase because I kind of want to continue from my staircase. I like that idea a lot better, admittedly, than fearing. Okay, so 13, 12. Okay. So just like this then. Again, honestly, chat, this really does feel better. This really does feel better. And that gravel's gonna be the first thing to go if I need inventory space. Okay, so just going like this. I can do that. I can keep up that pace of doing the things. That's fine. Yeah, many thanks, Crusty Dear Boy. Many thanks. That's I'm gonna be honest, that's the way I'm like more used to strip mining, because you know, like the overworld strip mining and stuff. Just making sure I'm at Y12. Yes, I am. But like I was like, oh, but if I cover more area, wouldn't that be better? I suppose like just going along like this does seem to be a good idea. Whee! Chat, how are we feeling about the whole doing the strip mining thing? Is that something that you guys are like chill to be here for? Is that another thing I should add to the list of stuff to do like off screen? Because I want to make this a good experience for you. I want to break that netherrack with the stake that I'm holding. Do you see the stake in my hand? That stake will be used for breaking blocks. Strip mining is cool. All right. Then let's do some strip mining. Let's mine in a strip, chat. Let's just go for it. You see this mine I'm making? It's in a strip. Oh god. Quimby waxing philosophical about the concept of strip mining. I will be mining all the quartz just to get XP for Fortuna here. Bring beds next time. I have also heard of the bed method. I think I definitely want to make sure that I don't forget my fire res in that case, because, oh, hello. I don't want this flint. I do very much want the quartz. Here, let's pull all of this and then replace the gravel. Yeah! Oh gosh, what was I saying before I got distracted by things? It was certainly something. Oh, fire res with bed mining. I do have a good amount of TNT. Just cause, so chat, if you're unaware about some of the, you know, some of the, you know, history of my time here, I've been trying to find a jungle temple for literal months, like, or even just a jungle biome, anything jungle related, for so long. It's been quite the crusade. So if I, like, I've been saving up my TNT for a jungle temple, because when I, you know, if I ever find one, I want to blow it up. I think it would be a good bonding exercise between me and the jungle temple to be blown up by me. You know, I just feel like it'd be a good time between friends to just get absolutely destroyed by me. I see no problems with this. No problems, hesitations, or things. So I've been building up my TNT. I've just been keeping it around. Yeah. Hi, chat. Listen, I just want some TNT. What's wrong with that? Ah, Blackstone. This would be very good if I was still looking for Blackstone for the tenements. I'm not. So honestly, it's a bit of a damper, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I don't mind leaving the gravel to die, because I honestly kind of hate gravel. You know, I think gravel's just kind of the scum of the earth sometimes. I was gonna say chat, I was gonna jinx myself so hard there. I was gonna be like, okay, I'll jinx myself for the sake of letting you guys in on the joke. I was gonna say, wow, I haven't run into lava yet. That's so wild. And then I realized that would be giving the universe an opportunity to flex its sense of humor. So get ready for that now. I've said it. I've said the dreaded word. I've spoken it. I get the feeling I'm in, you know, I'm in a position where maybe we're gonna get hit with some lava soon. Hashtag Quimby luck. Yeah. Chat, my luck is so weird. It's like, oh, you're out looking for some glowstone stuff? No, that's not gonna. How about we give you a fortress? And I'm like, okay. And it's like, you're looking for a jungle temple? Ooh, you're not gonna be able to find that literally ever. You know, what is up with my luck, chat? Why does it do this to me? Why does it choose to betray me like this? I get the feeling I'm watching for the lava, chat. I'm well aware that I've given the universe a chance to flex its sense of humor. And oof. There we go. I don't know, how about you guys? Do you have any, like, I don't know, interesting stories about, like, luck or stuff? You desperately need coal? Ooh, diamonds, take it or leave it. The University of Quimby? Yeah. Honestly, Mr. Maluk, I think that's happened to me before. Like, I don't think it was on stream. I think it was, like, just while I was living my life trying to do things. I was like, ah, yes, I'm out looking for, like, coal to, you know, smelt some stuff. And it was like, diamonds? I don't understand. Every time I see the Blackstone, I have a moment where I think that it's ancient debris. And I get really excited for, like, 2 seconds. And then I am no longer excited. Gravel should perish. Hot take, chat. Gravel's kind of really bad though. I've had luck when I started a single player world. First, a desert temple at spawn, then a ruined portal nearby. Yo! That's some luck right there. The RNG really said, ah yes, you have been blessed. Okay. Gravel is the inferior block that falls with gravity block. Sand and cement are pretty chill. Mr. Milk with the facts out here. Just absolute facts. You know, chat, I was thinking. I was thinking some thoughts. And I've forgotten the thoughts. I had thoughts. And they no longer come. I was playing on a survival world and I found a full ruined portal, diamonds 100 blocks from spawn, a village, and after 2 days of searching I've never found a single iron or coal. Oh, Crusty Deer Boy, I think you might be winning in the weird luck department right there, because that's pretty wild, not gonna lie. That is I forgot I was out of torches. You and Quimby must get your luck from the same powder. What powder? No drugs here. Haha, haha. No, not that. There's a village nearby where I set camp near another portal. Also, my house is near, and there's a village near my house. So 2 villages, 1 portal, 1 desert temple. Yo! When I spawned in this world, when I spawned in this world, I found myself in the middle of the ocean. True story. It was okay. So chat. I feel like I've told this story many times at this point. I spawned one bright early day. I was very excited. I was gonna be playing like Minecraft, chat. It's gonna be like on stream. It was gonna be great. It was gonna be so cool. I'd never played Minecraft before. On the other hand, though, could be the day 117 came out. I'm pretty sure you found a geode pretty close to your home. Yes, I accidentally found a geode the day 117 came out. I didn't even know 117 was out. I just found a geode and I was like, what? Okay, but yeah, so I feel like I've told this story a bit before, but here's how it went. There was little bright-eyed, bushy-tailed Quimby, so ready to, you know, start a Minecraft survival world. And I was gonna play it and it was gonna be so exciting and it was gonna be so cool. And so I started up the thing, I like set the world spawning. And it was an island out in the middle of the water. I was like, alright, this is fine. Like, yeah, I'm sure this is like not unusual. I'll just look around for a continent. There was a singular tree on this island that I took with me and used to build a boat and a crafting table and like I don't know, I think some basic tools too. I don't remember exactly. And then I proceeded to spend literally like over an hour searching for land. I spent so long out there in that little boat, just being like, well, I'm sure we'll get there someday. And I had to like dig myself into a hole at night because I had like no gear or anything. I found like 3 iron in a cave somewhere and like made myself an iron pickaxe, and I was like, oh man, this is not gonna last. And reminder guys, this was also like my, oh gosh, I think that was like my first day of like trying to stream stuff too, so I had no clue what to do with myself. So there was just a little Quimby like, wow, this is gonna go so great. I spent an hour and a half looking for landfall, like just traveling on the ocean, being like, well, is there land over here? Oh, I don't see anything. Let's keep going. Let's keep traveling around. Is this island actually land? Nope, this is just another little sandbar area. And let me tell you, chat, it was certainly time. And then the moment finally came. I was like wandering around and like, what's going on? How am I doing this? Like, what will I do? And then I found like an acacia village. It was Bread City actually. So chat, little bit of Lorpy Spread City was the first village that I found in this world, and then I immediately decided to leave it because it was tiny. I was like, oh my gosh, land, and I saw a cave, and I was like, whoa, there's a cave in here. I could go in and like look for iron and stuff. But I had no food. I'd been traveling for days. Oh, bye, Rice Kitty, bye. You had big plans, too big for a small village. Oh yeah. Oh, a robber baron in a small village could never be contained. But so I was like, wow, this cave has iron. Like I can see iron down there. I should go get it. I should go look for it. And then a skeleton started shooting me. And then a creeper came up behind the skeleton. And then I said, no thank you, I am exiting this place. Oh gosh. I'm getting rid of these gold nuggets. I would much rather have the gold. There we are. So yeah, chat, I've certainly got some luck, as it were, when it comes to things, like, I know literally everything. Like, case in point, I'd say that this is a pretty good example of my luck. I've, you know, just been searching, like, for ancient debris for a while now. I'm sure that, like, the moment I decide that it's not worth it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna just, like, break a singular block on the like, up in the main area of the nether, something like, oh, I need to get through this place, and then there's, like, gonna be ancient debris under or something, you know? That's just the way that my entire life works, chat. Like, oh gosh. I'm trying to think of like real world events where stuff like that has happened, because I'm sure there's some. I am going for the quartz. Remember, chat, I'm in constant need of quartz. I'm not letting it go when I see it. Alright. There we go. And bap. Perfect. Oof. Yeah, my luck is certainly a time for sure. 0.8k pog, yeah! Culperell getting rich over here. Yeah, aw, chat, someday I'm gonna like, someday I'm going to trick you all with the getting rich thing. I'm going to be like, I'm gonna have like a community challenge or something, or like a really high level, like points thing, and it'll be like, oh, if you can get this, then you're like, then you were gosh, then you were like a rich lad or something, and then someone's gonna do it, and I'm going to be like, you have been fooled by the system, you've been drawn into capitalism, you are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you would betray the people like this. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it was all a metaphor for exploitation of like the natural world and capitalism and stuff. If I get hit by a ghast while I'm down here, if a ghast somehow clips into this little tunnel that I've been building and kills me, I'm gonna have words with Life's manager. Oh gosh, the Karenization of Quimby. If the world starts like messing with me with like ghasts down here, then I will turn myself into Karen willingly. I will just become a Karen by force, simply so that I can talk to Life's manager about the conditions in this place. Oh gosh, chat. I will Quimby Karen, it's happening as we speak. If you want, you can use netherite start mining to find a biome you want, or for a soul sand biome, instead use F3 and see what biome you're in while you're mining. Yo. I think I've got most biomes pretty well. I at the very least, I've been to all of the nether biomes. I got the achievement for it. So sorry, chat. I got the advancement for it. So I think I know where one of everyone is, but if I'm ever looking for one in the future, I'll keep that in mind. Quimby plus Karen equals Karen with a Q. Oh wait, no, I actually love that though. So okay, so chat, I've had like this little rant before, Kieran. Oh, but now we're getting into like unicorn mythology. Okay, but chat, I don't know how much we've had this conversation here, but so Q actually does not make the Qua sound. That is a lie perpetuated by the American public school system. Go back to Penguin. Oh, I will become Penguin with my entire heart. Okay, so no hidden ancient debris up there. But yeah, so chat, Q's do not make the Qua sound. Oh look, soul sand. cues actually make it's like a soft K noise that they make. It's like just a little, like k noise. I haven't had water in ages. Hold on, I'm going to drink some water. Water is very important, chat. Liquid. Yep, water. People gonna get water? Yeah! Ah, chat, hydration pog. Well, I feel like that's just kind of a recipe for disaster. I feel like I'm getting into dangerous grounds here. I feel like something bad's gonna happen to me. You know, I feel like the universe is probably conspiring against me at this point. Hello, soul sand. Wow, we love haven't found any ancient debris yet. That's again, Chad, that's exactly like my luck. Okay, but cues. Oh, and there's the lava. Got him. Let's turn. Hold on. One sec, chat. Alright, chat. I have just been informed. I've just been informed that I need to be somewhere in like 20 minutes. So we're gonna make a quick run back to the surface and end stream there. I know that we like haven't found anything quite yet, but I gotta go soon, so that's lovely. Yay! Oh, chat, my hubris is my own downfall. I mined so far this way, now I gotta rush to get back. Oh no. Oh no. Let's just speedrun back. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh, the walls just keep extending further. Back, awesome. It turns out I need to be somewhere in like 20 minutes. So we're playing the game Can Quimby speedrun back to the overworld, because I don't wanna like get off in the nether. I feel like that's a recipe for bad news. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Cyborg. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm out of sprint. Oh, not quite yet. I'm almost out of sprint. Let's go! Oh, but we're almost back. Okay, staircase. Alright. Wait, hold on. Actually, for speeding back, I know I have no time. I know I have absolutely zero time. But this is just very important. This is just kind of, we're just really quick. Alright, chat. Here we go. Let's get back to the surface so that I can not be late for things. Quimby home, any percent speedrun. Alright, oh, which direction is my home? It's over here. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's make it back to the surface. Oh no, the ghast. This is the exact wrong time for a ghast to show up, chat. We gotta go. If there is a ghast by my portal, I'm gonna break something. Most preferably the ghast. I'm gonna break the ghast. Okay, don't fall into lava over here. That would be very bad. That would not be a great way to end the day. Alright. Okay. Okay, that's a hazard. Why is this such a hazard? Why is this such a hazard? Okay. Gotta take the trash at your ending stream? Yeah, I'm ending stream like as soon as I get to the overworld. Cause I gotta get out of here. Got places to be. Yeah. Bye Goldbear Owl, thanks for coming around. It was fun chatting with you today. Good luck with your power going out, maybe more. I believe in you. Woo! Okay, no guest. Got my bow just in case. Alright. Oh no, it's nighttime. Oh, I gotta sleep. I can't end stream while it's nighttime. Okay. Quimby home and sleep any percent speedrun. Oh, there's creepers. I don't want to deal with the creepers right now. Okay, let me sleep, please. Just let me fall asleep. Okay. Alright. We're doing chill. Okay. Alright, and then we gotta get over here. Oh, and there's probably creepers all over the place, but I don't have time to deal with them. Okay. At the very least, there's no creepers here. Oh, I have no inventory space to take off my armor. Okay, we're doing an F5 goodbye, but we're doing it in armor. Wow, and with things in my hands because I have no space for that. Okay. Bye guys. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for I don't know, chilling and talking and having fun doing things with me. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. I've got a Discord if you guys want to join. It's one of the top links in my bio. And I'll be back tomorrow. I stream 1 p.m. Stream Monday through Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I can talk. Yeah, normally I would raid someone, but I don't think I have time to check for people who are live. So we're probably just gonna do very rapid ending today. So bye guys. Bye. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out and chatting and stuff. Bye. It's been lovely. Gonna go ahead and end right here. I have no time to wait and give you guys goodbye. Okay. All right. Farewell. Bye.